That's right. Put your hands together. Bass Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
Very happy Thursday to you.
It
Laney
is
J.
Thursday. It's gone by fast, too.
It really has. Well, we've been expecting this day.
We have. We've been excited about it.
We've been very excited.
Don't they call this Friday Eve?
Yes, sir. Okay. AKA the next best thing to Friday.
Friday best choice.
Yes. Best value Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Always save Friday.
There you go. Exactly. I love it.
Ooh, the chat's excited. The day they've been waiting for, too.
Oh, absolutely. This is a huge day for us. You guys may recognize that extra voice there that is ringing out in the studio this morning. Of course, Jay and Laney J has the man, the myth, the legend, also known as the GOAT. Dave,
That's
the
right.
weird guy
Dave,
in the studio.
weird
Good
guy.
morning, Dave.
Good morning, Jay. How are you?
Oh, man. I've been excited about this for like 2 weeks now.
Actually, I've been excited about this for about 32 years.
That's right. We got to say goodbye.
Maybe different reasons why we're excited here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I love it. I love it. Yes, for those that may not know, if you're tuning in from another area, obviously you may not know this gentleman, but I would say the majority knows this voice, knows Dave the Weird Guy, as he basically got it started for us, I think,
Yes.
if you want to put it that
Right,
way.
yeah.
Well, not started, but I hired both of you at one time or another.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst mistakes in his life. Which one's the worst mistake? What? No, I was kidding.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, they're both together. Maybe two of them will make one.
Exactly. Yeah, two wrongs make a right.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go. Two less. Yeah.
Yeah, we both have a permit. Now together we have a license.
Well, talking about that, your daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Yes.
She turned 11 years old.
Right.
And I hired you when you were pregnant with Nala.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I went on maternity leave, and we had to have someone to fill that spot. And he's like, when you get back, you're going on the air anyway.
Yeah.
I am, yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was like one of those, oh, by the way.
Yeah. And then I was doing another job in the morning, and I was working here in the afternoon, and I told him one day, I was like, I'm tired of working both places. He said, well, just come in at 9. It's that easy? Okay. I'll be here. Man.
It was easy for you, but then when we hired Jay, it was, you'll be here at 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And funny part about that is I was actually hired for the midday show. If you remember that correctly.
I don't remember.
And then
that's because you were doing mornings over in Hugo.
I was doing mornings in Hugo, and I'd sent my tape in.
Right.
You called me up, did the interview. You're like, all right, we're hiring you for the midday show. I was like, awesome. And he said, but I want you to come in and hang out with me on the morning show,
Right.
so people can, hear you, get to know you.
And get to know the equipment. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it was about a week later, you said, the powers that be said, we love you. We love you guys together. You think you want to come on in and just do the morning show with me? And that's kind of how Dave and Jay in the morning started.
That's right. A long time ago. When was it? I can't
18
remember.
years ago, 2008.
Wow.
February of 2008, nearly 18 years ago.
That gives me goosebumps.
I'm telling you, man.
Dang, that seems like so long
Ooh,
ago.
someone around here is getting old.
Yeah.
We're not old enough to be having 18 years ago.
I know. It doesn't feel like it, does it?
Yeah.
Although Jackson is 19. He'll be 20 this year. It's the youngest. So I guess that makes sense.
That one hurts.
Yeah. Believe me, every time I think about it, it hurts.
Well, yeah, and my oldest turned 44 last December. So, yeah, and my youngest turned 40 last year.
Wow.
So, yeah, I feel your pain.
Oh, yeah. That's what Charlotte said. He hired me, too.
Yeah.
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 We weren't going to speak on that one, Charlotte. No.
We already talked about mistakes.
Yeah, we're not going to wait and see where she ended up, but that's okay.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. So, Dave, man, this is, I don't know. I don't even know where to start, really. This is something I've been looking forward to since we knew that you were going to be hanging up the old headphones, as they say. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
That's right. We talked about this when I officially retired.
Yes.
Which was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like
about a
August,
year and a half.
September, somewhere around there. Yeah. Sure enough.
Yep.
Man.
That time has flown by.
It really has.
Actually, honestly. I'll tell you, the biggest thing was this morning when my alarm went off at 6 o'clock. It scared the heck out of the cat. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
what in the world is that?
What's happening?
I haven't heard that in over a year.
That's right.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do, poor cat.
Exactly. I didn't
my
know what
goodness.
to do. It's like, what is that?
Does the cat sleep in the room? Does it have free roam?
Sometimes. Yeah, it's
okay.
got free roam.
Unless it's doing the whole, what I call the skibbity paps, a.k.a. the when it just basically running around the room constantly at night. Our cat does
Zooms?
that. Yeah,
Really?
zoomies.
Got
there
the
you
zooming?
go.
The
Zoomies.
What do you
Yes.
feed him
I know,
to
right?
give him the zooms?
I think he's breaking into the nip or something.
Probably so. It's probably getting into Jay's little Debbie snacks.
Ooh,
You figured it out. You figured it out. Absolutely.
That's right.
you're in trouble.
I don't care. I tell him all the time. I have permission from HR.
Woo.
Yeah. Oh man, she's rough too.
Yeah,
She's a
she
tough
is.
one.
Yeah.
Just keeps
her a
us in
long
line.
time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I figure we just go ahead and just handle the show as normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I've kind of figured just stop everything and do a Dave and Jay and Laney J show, but it's not. I think we'll go ahead and do the Kids IQ. What do you think?
Yeah, we got some kids out there. Want
Yeah.
to answer the question?
And it's kids are off school right now, so I don't even know if we'll have any kids up listening.
They're snoozing.
Exactly. So, but
They're all
we'll
celebrating.
yeah, I figure we'll try it.
Okay, let's do it.
You want to try that?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, it's time for that Kids Impossible question brought to you by Brick and Bread. They're going to be open today. I think
Yes,
they were
they
open
will be
yesterday.
open.
My favorite.
I know, isn't it so
Oh,
good?
So
amazing.
good.
What's your favorite there? At Brick and Bread.
Oh man. Well, I've got two favorites
Okay.
actually. Oh gosh, it's a pizza.
Oh yeah.
With the spicy. I forget what the chorizo and a few other.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of it.
Me either.
That's one, and then also I think it's the pastrami sandwich.
Oh,
or
the hot
Reuben?
pastrami.
Yes.
Hot pastrami is
Yes.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats that too.
I eat
it's
that.
like, what do you want? And he just looks at me. Never mind, I know. It's
good
going to be
stuff.
that or that hot honey pepperoni flatbread pizza.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh,
is
everything
really
they have there is great. We love it because it's gluten free.
Yeah.
So Joan can eat, really whatever she wants.
Yeah.
So the turkey melt is her favorite.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good too.
Ooh.
Ooh,
gluten-free
yeah.
bread.
Laura likes that one.
Yeah.
For sure. For
We're
sure.
going to have that for lunch today.
Absolutely. Of course, the kids win a gift card from Brick and Bread or Sloppy Pops.
Not
That's
both?
right.
Either, not both. No, it's one or the other, I guess. And Sloppy Pops has been the favorite for the kids. it
Yes,
seems like.
sloppy pops. There has been a few that have gotten the brick and bread,
True.
which was surprising.
Exactly.
But that one young man's like, I want my sandwich.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I got you. Okay.
All right, you know the numbers to call. Actually, we're going to give the number real quick.
Yes,
Let's
if
do
you
that.
want to answer the impossible question, kids only, 584-3388 is the number you call.
Yeah, you have to be a kid, a.k.a. A student,
That's right. I mean, if you're a college student, that's okay too.
which we think they're pretty much all gone, right? Back to college by now, right?
Well, a lot of if they're close college, they're closed.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. They may be staying at home.
Yeah,
So you're welcome
SAU
to
went
play
ahead
too.
and closed for the rest of the week too. So
Exactly. All right, so here we go. It's
All
time for that Kids IQ.
which part of your body never stops growing during your life, kids? Which part of your body never stops growing during your life?
We'll accept a couple answers, one or the other.
Yeah. I didn't know this.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. All right. I like it. I should have made a prep sheet for Dave.
Really?
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Can I throw out an answer?
Yeah,
As
sure.
long as it's not that one.
Well, yeah. I'll pretend I'm a kid.
Okay.
There you go.
Ego.
Your ego.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Then that's probably accurate too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless you let your ego die at some point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's some substances out there. They say they can do that. But anyway, all right, 21 minutes after 7 a.m.
You must be in broadcasting.
All right, kids. Are there any kids out there listening that want to play? I'm telling you, they may be all sleeping right now.
I think they're sleeping.
Because the phone lines, this probably gets more calls than the actual impossible question.
Yes.
These kids love
Yes,
this Kids
they
IQ.
do.
We'll give it a couple of minutes though, and we'll roll through it and you just push on through. So, give me that question again, Laney J.
Which part of your body never stops growing during your life?
All right.
That's right. Good morning in Peru. All you got to do is call in and answer.
Yes, give us y'all ants, childs.
I bet you they're sleeping.
Yeah, I think you're right. What we got there?
But she's smart.
She is smart. She
We knew
married
that.
me.
Your wife and your wife, which technically is our wife now.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah,
They gang up
can't-
on me all the time.
They can't answer
No?
because they're too smart.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're too
Absolutely.
smart.
okay.
Speaking of smart, since we got a few minutes right now, or a couple minutes to talk, we play a game. How long you plan on staying here? First off, Dave.
However long you need me.
As long as you'll stay.
I'm retired. The only thing I have planned is an airline flight on Monday night.
Okay, so he's here till Sunday evening. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
all right. It's
Well,
going to be a great show.
But no, we've got a game called "Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney?"
I heard you talking about this a couple weeks ago.
At
Yeah.
8:15, we're going to play a Dave versus Jay version.
Oh,
if that's okay.
I'm in.
Okay, awesome. I love it.
this is
Well,
gonna
what's
be
the prize
fun.
first?
Brick
Is there
and
a
bread?
prize? Oh, really?
Brick of bread, yeah.
For you.
I'm in.
Yeah,
He's locked in.
I love it. All right, it sounds like we don't have any chitlins listening right now, so I think we'll just move along. Laney J, what do you think?
I think so, but I do have to say that Michaela is in our chat. Good morning, Michaela. She says, my childhood duo.
Aww.
She grew up listening to you two.
We have had multiple people say at one point, my favorite now is Jay and Laney J, but I'll never forget Dave and Jay in the morning.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that. So
Did you guys ever fight on the air?
No, I would just get up and walk out.
yeah.
Oh,
He just turned my mic off and say, "Get out of here."
Okay.
There was no
okay.
fighting.
All
He
right,
didn't
all
fight.
right,
No.
All right.
How about you guys? Did y'all ever squabble a little bit?
I don't recall.
No, me neither.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah,
They're both lying right now, guys.
No, I'm serious.
I'm kidding.
I don't think we ever did.
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
That's
I've
good.
slept a couple times since then.
me too.
Yeah.
I'll just put it this way. I was 29 when I started working for Dave, so I was a lot less smart than I am now.
Got you.
Less
Gotcha.
wisdom, we'll put it that way. I didn't do things the way I do them today. We'll
Right.
just put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my sleep habits weren't as good as they are today. Today I go to bed at 8 o'clock. You know,
Right.
back then it was 10:30, 11.
Yeah,
Then
but
I
you
to
had
get up.
like 27 kids at home.
That part too,
Yeah.
so that made it difficult for sure. Susan said, I listened to Dave and Jay in the morning, every morning when I was getting ready for school. Is that what you said just a minute ago, or was that a different person?
No, it was Michaela.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan Mergel. Appreciate you.
Davis.
No.
That's okay. It's interesting because we have listeners there. You have listeners that listen to you and I growing up, but then we also have a whole nother generation before you started,
Right.
that listened to me and to the other morning guys that we had over the years. Because
Yes.
you got to remember, I started back here in mid '90s.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Well,
were talking
asking-
about
we
that.
were talking about that.
How
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
years have you been in the county?
32, I believe.
Okay. All right.
31 or
Wow.
32. I kind of lost count.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man.
there were
don't
many
blame
years
you.
in there that were kind of a blur.
Yeah. I understand that completely.
So way back in the 1900s when you started here.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting. I remember my very first day at KKBI when
Yeah.
I first moved here. We were located in the South Park Shopping Center, and Super Stu was doing Swap Shop, and Carol was the general manager, and Deborah D was doing the morning show, and I think Klein Hughes was in the afternoon, and we also had. Deborah was doing the afternoon request and dedication show. And, there's a few other, I'll never forget my first day.
Yeah.
Sitting in that parking lot, coming from California, it's like taking that deep breath, and it's like, okay, here we go. Fasten your seatbelt.
Oh yeah, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you about was fitting in with the Okies, being from California.
That was actually an employee asked the general manager that question, when they hired me, because nobody quite understood my personality or sense of humor.
Well, it came across, obviously.
Obviously.
Yes, it
And
came
that's
across.
And actually, Deborah, she was the one that tagged me with Dave the Weird Guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how that started.
Okay.
Because she was pregnant with Cheyenne. And okay, so
my
we're
goodness.
aging. Yeah, we're going through the aging process here. So she was pregnant with Cheyenne and doing the morning show. And then Carol asked if I would do the morning show while she was out on maternity leave. And I said, well, I've never been on the air before, but sure, why not? And so she was training me, and she was like this pregnant, could barely reach the control board. And I just made some comment about her size, and she just, so you are so weird. You are just Dave the Weird Guy. And that's
And then
how
it stuck.
Dave the Weird Guy was born.
I like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I'd
Yeah.
never been on the air before until I moved out here.
Really?
Yeah, I was always sales management.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. And that was in California.
Yeah,
Northern
California,
portion?
Nevada, and Reno.
Yeah. Wow. It's full circle style right there.
That's right.
I love that.
Me
I
too.
love that. I have a couple questions for you this morning, Dave. Maybe emotional, maybe funny. I don't know. I'm not gonna jump out there just yet, but I do have some questions for you. When you look back on your career as a broadcaster, what matters the most to you now?
Now?
Yeah. So you're looking back on your career. What really stands out as something that really, something near and dear to your heart about your whole career?
Being able to relate to everyone and being their friend on the air. And that was the biggest thing is, still today I'll run into the people at the grocery store and, they'll hear me talk. It's like, hey, you're Dave, the weird guy. And it's like we're best friends.
Right.
But yeah, we've never met.
Right. No,
And
I like that.
Yeah. And I think that's I think what local radio is all about, and being able to communicate that to them. It's just like, I'm one of you. I just happen to be on this side of the microphone. That's all.
Yeah. Good point.
And yeah. And we're all, I've got hundreds of thousands of friends out there, but I've never met them.
Right?
Yeah.
I have had people say, well, and I'll on the air, I'll say something like, you can always come up and say hi to me if you recognize me or you recognize my voice or whatever. And I've had a couple of people say, well, you seem so unapproachable.
Interesting.
And I like the way you said that. I'm just one of you.
Yeah.
I just happen to be on this side of the mic. So
That's it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is there a moment in radio that you'll carry with you forever? Maybe it's emotional, maybe it's funny.
Yes.
Would you like to share it?
Yeah. It was after 9/11, and we did a human chain for freedom, and it exploded. It was bigger than we even imagined, and it was locking arm in arm, starting at the Little River Bridge and going in both directions, and it went for miles. And yeah, it was a wow. And even, we had contacted the highway patrol, we'd told them what we were doing and everybody's like, okay, go, fine. But then they had to call in all these other, for traffic control.
Yeah.
And then we had a young lady record the Star Spangled Banner. So at one point, everybody had their radios on. I had the van. I was parked in the middle of the Little River Bridge, and I had the speakers up on top, and then we played the Star Spangled Banner, and it was like, oh my gosh! But it was just like what we needed, what this community needed at the time,
Right.
and it was our human chain for freedom.
That's
And
cool.
that is the one event that we did that will always stick with me. So it was quite an event.
That's awesome.
I can't match that. I
No.
shouldn't have asked him first. There's no way I could
I
follow
know
up,
you
Dave.
can't. Yeah, you can't beat that.
But I do have a funny one that will always stick in my mind of you and I.
Oh, yeah?
Dave. And I know you remember this because it was actually a pretty big success in the sense of what it was. It was
I remember.
Dave and Jay walk naked in the park.
Yes.
Dave and Jay, it was a whole promotion. Dave and Jay walk naked in the park. Come to the Broken Bow City Park and watch Dave and Jay walk naked. We had people lined up. We had the police there to see, we're going to arrest these guys if they get naked. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But it was
They should have anyway.
Buddy, and all the in all the promotional material, we made sure we capitalized the N in naked.
Yeah.
So when we got there, my weenie dog, we had a little shirt on him that had the word naked on it. So he was naked, and we walked him in the park.
Poor dog. Poor dog has
Do you
no
remember
idea.
how that whole thing came about? I don't.
I want to say Shelly actually brought it up in a meeting one day, and she was
Okay.
like, "This is something maybe y'all could think about doing," and kind of we all kind of brainstormed it, and it became
Okay.
a thing. So,
I think it's pretty
remember
funny.
that. Well, there were some people that didn't think it was too funny.
oh no, yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, there were people there upset, and
Right.
people were calling.
They
I
really-
can't believe y'all are going to do this.
They really thought we were
Yeah.
going to strip down naked and walk through
I
Broken Boat
can't
City Park.
imagine.
Dave was in great shape back then, so I could see him doing that. But me,
No.
I was a little heavier than I am
was
now.
that bigger Jay
That was
Laney?
bigger Jay Laney
Okay,
times.
okay. I think it's hilarious. It is funny.
That was pretty funny
It was
promotion.
fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
How about you, Laney J? Anything that stands out with you and Dave that really
The very last day that he was here, that he did swap.
you've
shop.
told me about that a couple times? Yeah,
Do you remember that?
No,
You don't?
no, I don't want to remember it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
it's like too soon
Sorry.
in the show.
Yeah, swap shop was your baby, and I will never forget that last day.
That was part of, you asked me what was, the one thing about my career and touching people. That program itself, Super Stu did it forever. And then I, started taking over when Stu left, and I then did it. But that is the one show you can actually have one-on-one with the audience,
Yeah.
and it's live, and nothing is pre-recorded. I mean, and it is what it is.
Right.
But that is the one show that I just loved it because, it is what it is.
Right.
But yet it is something that the audience loves, and you're able to communicate with them on a one-on-one basis.
Well, I remember when you started training me on swap shop. One day I was like, "Oh, some of these people,"
Yeah.
and Dave was like, "They're God's people."
Aw.
And when he said that, I was like, you know what? They are. It completely changed my outlook on swap shop. So, and it's been different for me ever since. But I will never forget that either.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice.
They are.
you're right. You were
They
absolutely
still
right.
are, and they always will be.
That's right.
Absolutely. I know I need an attitude adjustment when it comes to swap shop for sure.
We don't allow Jay to do swap shop.
You notice I have to leave the room?
That's, I've seen that, and it's like, it is what it is. I mean, okay. I mean, he understands, and he's man enough to realize that it's not his thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
That's right.
appreciate
let
it.
him go
That's
do
right.
whatever it is he does down the hall.
Yeah.
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 Leave it to Dave to spin it to where I sound decent at least.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do what you do down the hall.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It depends on what he meant by that. All right. Hey, did you happen to prepare a Laney J's lowdown for today?
My lowdown was about Dave.
It's about Dave?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That is my lowdown. I was
Perfect.
going to try to dive into his life a little bit.
We'll be back with Laney J's lowdown about Dave the Weird Guy up next. That's right. It's time for Laney J's lowdown.
All right. You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, he
Okay.
wasn't coming through my headphones, so it's fine. Better
Oh,
without
well.
this.
Oh, you
I've
got to
got-
turn.
it's okay.
Probably
Sorry.
got to turn up the
did.
headphone thing
I
over
did.
there, Laney J.
They're up.
Oh,
Mic
okay.
check.
Let's
1,
hear
2.
a test 1, 2.
Test 1, 2.
No.
Test.
Still
No.
nothing.
No.
Oh, did you turn it the right way
Yeah.
on yours?
So I get the music.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute, there's one right there.
All right. Let's see. How about now?
Mic
It's
check
live
1,
radio,
2.
folks.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No. What is
What?
the deal?
That's okay. It's no big deal. No,
It is.
We'll get it figured out.
You know what? Jay's.
Let's just move forward.
Feels like the boss is here. What is this?
That's what before you got here, we was like, oh, it feels like we're waiting on the boss.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you. And I was like, wouldn't that be funny if he just didn't come?
Yeah, he just stood us up.
And then he would be like, that's what y'all get for all them times y'all was late. And he's like, I was never late.
Okay, I'm going to tell this one story. Can I tell it?
Yes,
Please do.
Please do. Please
It
do.
was probably in late winter, early spring. Would be my guess. You were still living in Antlers. You didn't have a car. You had a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And you and I were doing the morning show. And I get this call. I don't remember what time it was, but I think it was before 6. And your motorcycle died. And you were just halfway. So it's like, okay. So I guess there was snow on the ground, if I remember correctly.
Something like it was. It
Yeah.
was really cold, one or the other.
Yeah, and you're wearing...
It was raining. Actually, it was raining.
Okay.
That's what it was.
So I jump in the truck and, I pre-program everything. So, so I go pick him up. And it was raining, so he's wearing garbage can liners, trash can liners, bags as a raincoat. Mm-hmm. I was just like, man, I'm not paying this guy enough. Anyway, it Pretty fun. I'll never forget that.
I'll
That
never
was
You were
kind of a
wearing
funny
trash
one.
bags?
I did.
Yeah.
Especially on the rainy days. It was
Yeah.
important. Believe me. I didn't want to be that freezing. But there was also a day that I called Dave after I hit a hog.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then I called you. I was like, Dave, I'm, again, about halfway there. I just hit a hog. The car's steaming and everything. And he was like, no worries. I'll come get you. And at that point, young Jay's like, this bro will not let me have a day off for nothing.
Yeah, he don't even believe me. He's got to make
Exactly.
sure I really did hit that hog.
Exactly. But no, it was.
I couldn't leave you out there on Highway 3
I
all
know.
by yourself.
Yes, that's the
Oh,
truth.
That
but-
was, yeah.
Yeah.
I would leave. I would have left him out there. No, I don't blame you. That's cool, though, that you went and got him. But that would have cracked me up to pull up with him being on a
Trash bags.
bike in trash bags. Like,
It was a
Okay.
sight.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
The beauty of radio.
Yeah,
Imagination.
our phones weren't as handy back then, right? So we couldn't have all these pictures we have today.
Correct.
That's true.
Dave, well, that's what we were doing. We're talking about you've been in the county now for 32 years. I mean, you've been on the radio forever. Mm-hmm. Like everybody knows Dave the Weird Guy.
Yeah.
You've emceed so many events over the years. You've done so many things. I mean, you guys did a lot together, but live on locations and all these things that you've done in the county. And now you're leaving the county. Does it feel like you're leaving home again?
Not really. It's being away from radio now for over a year and a half, and being retired and not knowing what day of the week it is, except for Sundays when you go to church. Thank goodness for that.
Yes, yes.
The way I look at it, God gave me a job to do, and my job is done.
Okay.
My job is done. And it's, we have, a lot of people and family have said, I can't believe you're moving. You're leaving the county. And it's like, well, we've got very dear friends and family in the Pacific Northwest, and we want to be closer to them. Mm-hmm. And, that's the move. But yeah, it's, I look back on all the things that I've been involved in, and I'm not sitting here trying to put a feather in my cap, but all of the things that I have been involved in and helped with in this county to help make it what it is today. Mm-hmm. And it's continued growth, not just Idabel or Broken Bow, but the entire county. And that's what it was all about. So I can honestly kind of look back and put a smile and say, my job here is done.
You should. I mean, you contributed to a lot. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, and not just, I know things you contributed to that nobody knows about.
Exactly.
So, so there are those things that you did for people as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Behind the scenes and
That's
didn't
right.
expect a thank you or anything like that. He just did it.
Right.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
It's what you do.
I know that that's so much appreciated. So what you've done is definitely doesn't go unnoticed.
Right.
Well, in hopes that it can, as the saying goes, pay it forward.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
that's, there are people in my life that have helped me, and I have helped others.
Right.
And that's what it's all about.
Right.
And that's the other thing is, Jay, you asked, about being on the air and all that kind of stuff, is I always tried to have a smile on my voice. And that's really hard to do sometimes.
You used to tell me, I want to hear you smile.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's right. Want to hear you smile.
Yep.
So,
You used to tell me that.
yeah.
I won't ever forget that.
Let people enjoy listening to you and have a smile. And, take a situation like what we've had the last few days, Snowageddon or Iceageddon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mother Nature. But it's just like, okay, let's just make the best of this situation.
That's right.
And I know, you guys had posted, school or closings of businesses and whatnot. I mean, that's all part of it.
Yep.
That's all part of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
I know people was like, why are y'all at work? Well, we need to be here for you guys,
it's what we do.
That's right.
Yeah. And I remember driving up here this morning, knowing that the streets would be okay and cleared off. But I can remember driving up here when it was nothing but ice. And it took me an hour to drive from Idabel to Broken Bow. But it's what you did because
right.
people were relying on what it is that we do.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of snow days, the first time I did a weather report live on the radio, Dave, I was heading home to Rattan anyway, and Dave was like, "Hey, why don't you call in and give me a live road conditions report on the radio? And I was like, oh yeah, that's hot. I was pumped. I was calling phone. I was driving slow. Giving him the report. And I'll never forget the words he said. Probably one of the, I'm getting chills thinking about it. He said, that sounded like real radio. That was good radio. After we got done with it, and I was just like, man, it made me feel good to hear a guy that had been doing it and knew what he was doing. In my mind, he knew everything about radio. To say that I sounded like real radio.
Right.
That made me feel on top of the world
Right,
that day.
as it should have.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. It's cool. You've done a lot. I mean, you have. You've done a lot. I mean, for both of us. One of the things that I remember is when I was there, my ex-husband had did something really stupid, and anyway, I did not.
Of the many. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's a whole nother show.
Right. I didn't want my boss to know, and so
Right.
he comes in, sits in the chair in the back, and he was like, I know what's going on. And I was pregnant at the time, so I was super emotional, and I was like, yeah. And I don't even think I would look at you. And he was like, I just want you to know if you want to talk about it, I'm here. And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And you were like, okay, but if you do, and then a few days later, Dave was always the, look, I know from both sides. I've experienced exactly what you're going through right now, and this is what you got to do. And then, that also helped me to not hate someone for the mistakes that they made.
Mm-hmm.
So that you were such a big part of me getting through that. Because like I said, I was pregnant, emotional. I'd never been there before. So you were a big part of me getting through that. And I will always appreciate and be thankful for you for that.
Wow.
Because you never, most people would dog them out. And you didn't do that. You're like, look, this is why this is happening.
Yeah.
This is why that's happening. And people make mistakes.
Right.
And, and that was a tough lesson for me to learn, but it helped me to not hate that person. And I appreciate that.
Kind of gets back to being God's people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I
So,
think
thank you.
I have to attribute a lot of my being able to see both sides of most things to Dave in the same. It's because, like you said, by example, he showed us that people do things for a reason. You may not agree with those reasons or what they did, but if you know why they did it, you can understand it a little better.
That's right. Because sometimes all we see is our pain.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, well, there's this may be going on, whatever. So it was some really good lessons that you taught me just about life and love and stuff, period. So, and I appreciate that. And Bonehead
Thank
does
you.
too.
Yes.
Bonehead.
I've never called him Bonehead. I don't know why I called him. I
Sounds
just
like
looked
something-
at him and he looked like a bonehead.
Sounds like something Dave would say, actually.
It does. It does. I think you called me a bonehead. No,
Never.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was
never.
Charla.
Right. Among other things.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Cheryl in the chat says, hey, Dave, you are awesome. I'm glad to see you visiting this morning.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Yes. Well, it is 7:45 already that
yeah.
time.
Oh,
The
yeah.
actual impossible question brought to you
right.
by Nova up next. All right, it's time for the impossible question brought to you by Nova. If you want to play and win, you must call in. What's the prize going to be today, Bob?
Today's Thursday. It is that 30-day pass to Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym and $20 gift certificate to Omila's Hometown Cooking.
So you get your eczema size in?
Yes.
And then you get you some protein after that.
Yes.
I love it.
That's right.
I love it.
That's what you're going to get today. That's that Thursday. You can call 584-3388 or
584-3389 or
584-3372 if you think you know the answer to this impossible question.
That's
Even if
right.
you don't think you know the answer.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Get your little thinking caps on.
That's right.
Hey, Dave may be able to help you guys win today. I don't know the answer. I will help them win.
Yeah, she's
You
a
know.
lifeline.
Yeah.
Ah,
She's
So you
like
guys-
phone a friend.
Yeah.
And the audience in the chat, they're like, ask the audience.
That's right.
I like it.
So Dave is going to be a bonus phone a friend for you guys today.
There you go.
If you have answers, you may be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If not, I'll make it up.
Most of
Yeah.
the time, Dave's like, or Jay is, can you save their life? No. Yeah. Failed.
You failed them miserably.
Failed them. Okay. A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit is much safer than the traditional way. What is it?
Ooh.
This whole thing, too?
Where are you getting these questions? These aren't like what we used to
I
do
know.
years
Well,
ago.
Listen.
Think about it. When we used to do it, things weren't as easily Googleable
Correct.
or chat GPTable.
You're right.
So you
You're
got to
right.
kind of form the questions a little crazy. Yeah, give all of it
Okay.
initially, but then when we re-ask it, you're just going to ask the top line.
A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit is much safer than the traditional way. If you own your own home, you are much more likely to have done it either way. The younger you are, the more likely you've tried this new way of doing it. What is it?
Can we say that on the radio?
We can now.
It's 2020s, Dave.
Yeah. The hammer's not here. We say things we shouldn't.
That's true.
Don't get me started on the FCC.
Sometimes we'll be like, you don't think Dave was listening to you. He
Right?
was so disappointed
yes,
right now.
yes. We have said that multiple times.
Yeah.
Dave wouldn't let me say that on the
Nope.
radio.
A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit is much safer than the traditional way.
A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit. Okay, so we have to think about a classic habit.
Yeah, something
It's-
you used to do. Most people, and most, I would say most people still do it this way. Although this new version
Safer than
is
the
available.
traditional way.
Yeah. But if you own your own home, you're most likely to have done it.
Both ways.
Yeah, both way. Either way.
Okay.
Either way. Brad says online shopping. All
Now
right?
we really can't say that.
All right.
Not the online shopping, just what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I was thinking?
I just knew. A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit is much safer than the traditional way.
But if you own your own home, you're much more likely to have done it either way.
Yep.
The classic way or the new way.
Correct. Yes, yes. And I put that second line in there to narrow it down to
Go ahead.
in the home. All right, write some answers there. I like it. All right, they got some answers written down. What do you think it is in the chat? We got paying mortgage online. Great answer, Drewski. I like it. Robert, oh, that's a great answer. Mopping. Like, the old school
Ooh.
mopping versus the Swiffer
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever.
Great
answer. It's not either one of those, though.
Happy 9th birthday to Bentley Walker.
Bentley, happy birthday! Her great-grandson has a birthday today. I love that. Thank you, Sheila Williams-Carper, for writing that in this morning.
Things that make you go,
Let me make sure the phone line's working this morning. Okay, cool.
I didn't
wait a
think they
minute.
were.
All right, let me. Yep. All right, cool.
Okay,
They're
we're
working.
good.
They're working.
It's a slow day.
It's a slow one. Hey, people are like, I don't care about these questions. I want to talk to Dave some more. I'm okay with that.
Me too. I think people are excited you're here.
Absolutely.
I'm excited I'm here.
Some of them are going to be like, "Oh, Dave's back! Thank goodness."
I will say this. Okay, I'll narrow it down for you. We got about 6 minutes left in this top of the hour, or till the top of the hour. I'll say it has to do with food preparation. It has to do with food.
Well, there went our answers.
It has to do with food. Now that you have that hint, give me the whole lineup again there.
A new study says a modern twist on a classic habit is much safer than the traditional way. If you own your own home, you are more than likely to have done it either way. The younger you are, the more likely you've tried the new way of doing it. What is it?
I prefer the new way. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Owning a microwave versus just using that conventional oven. I love it. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save her life?
You
Or
got
Dave?
an answer?
No.
No.
Having a gas fireplace.
Oh, I like it. All right. Having the gas fireplace versus the old wood stoves. I love it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Crock-pot.
Crock pot.
Crock pot. That's a great answer and closer to the correct answer, but not what we're looking for.
You got one?
I can't think of the...
Using the air fryer?
It's the
That's
air fryer.
Oh, what? We got it right.
Yes. Who do we have on the phone? All right, it's Carlos Dwight. I know y'all can't hear it, but I got it. I know that voice anywhere. Thank you, Carlos. Come by the radio station and pick up your certificate for that jiu-jitsu. Can't wait to see you on the mats. All right. I love it. What?
Nothing.
It's true. Carlos may have a grandchild or child or somebody that wants to get in on it too, or nephew or niece or whoever.
You are absolutely correct.
Whoever.
You are correct.
You never know.
You are correct.
Carlos may be deadly. You never know. Silent but deadly. All right. It's about 4 minutes till the top of the hour, 8 o'clock. To the moon, Alice.
That's right.
All right, I got another question for you, Dave. These are the hard-hitting ones, man.
Oh, what? We're doing another impossible question?
No.
No, this is just.
This is just
Dave
for
questions.
fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
there may be an impossible answer.
Yeah. No.
Oh, this is where I get to make something up. All right.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes,
Yes. Perfect.
yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
Got it.
All right. So I've always got to bring it back to me, obviously. So. No.
Some things never change.
I know,
Exactly.
that's right. Just full of himself. Speaking to the ego.
What does it mean to see people like Jay and Laney J, people that you've mentored, people that's worked for you, still doing it today, and maybe doing it at a high level? Maybe. I said maybe. I'm not guaranteeing that Dave feels like we're doing this at a high level.
It's like being a teacher, and then seeing those students over the years, progress and do good in their life, and everything, or some of what you taught them, they're still using, and it helped create what they are today, and that's the reward.
Yeah.
That's all part of it, and it's what I was able to hopefully teach the two of you in this industry. Obviously, it's propelled both of you in the industry, and it's a reward.
I love it.
Just to be able to sit back and just say, cool, good for them. They took what I taught them plus everything else that they had in their lives and have elevated themselves to this level.
Awesome.
And that's what it's all about. It's like being a teacher. So, yeah.
He'll listen
But-
sometimes and be like, "Damn idiots!
Yeah.
I told them not to do that."
Sorry.
It's okay.
My bad.
I would say the same thing. I would.
Well, times have changed quite a bit since Dave and I worked
Oh, gosh,
together.
yes.
I mean, I can remember the first time we actually used Facebook on the air.
Yes.
And to think back
Yes.
how far that was, when we were like, all right, we got an answer on Facebook. It's like, oh, what?
I'll tell you, that was probably 15 or 16 years ago, because it was because of Facebook that how Joan and I reconnected was through Facebook.
Yeah.
But prior to that, what was the other one? MySpace?
Yeah.
Right before,
Yep.
or they both about the same time? And I just kept fighting both of them. It's like, no, this is just wrong. I don't want to do this, until I started to do business via Facebook. It's just like, okay, I now embrace it.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
But it was because of Facebook, and I remember, you helping me setting everything up and on Facebook, and and that's how Joan and I reconnected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aw.
And that it was at least, because I left here in 2012.
Okay.
So that was at least
2010.
2010, give or take. So
Yeah, 16 years.
16 years ago. Yeah.
That's about right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time flies when you're
That's
having too much
crazy.
fun.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It does go by super fast. Too fast.
Yeah, but I can say, do we have a second here? Let me
Absolutely.
talk about that. Let me throw out another compliment here to you, Jay, is that, I did not have a romantic bone in my body when Joan and I started, communicating and dating. He's the one that was, oh, no, wait a minute, she's listening. No, that's okay. But he's the one that gave me all these great ideas of what to do.
Turn
and
the
what
radio
to say.
down,
Yeah.
Jim. You
And
don't
it
wanna
was
hear
just, it's like, oh, great idea. I'll do that,
that's
And
good.
it worked.
That's good, though.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So are
she
you-
fell for it, is what you're saying?
Hey, she fell for it. No, but yeah, it's all good
cool.
stuff. Really good stuff.
Both of you just married out of your league.
That's true.
Well, duh. I mean, come on.
well-
You think we're fools?
Yeah.
You always marry up.
No, you're very smart. Very smart.
You never
Thankfully,
shoot
you
below.
have amazing wives, both of you. That's
love
cool,
it.
though.
All right, folks, we'll be back after the top of the hour information. You know what it is. It's Dave and Jay and Laney J.
Put your hands together.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live, plus Dave the Weird Guy this morning. Good morning.
That's right. Good morning.
This is I'll be honest. This is a day I never thought would happen, but I'm so glad it has.
Me neither.
You know?
That's right.
Dave back with us, showing us up one more time.
I know. He's got to. I can't.
Part of the team, man.
You can't see
part of the team.
my questions.
I don't want to know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's for our game.
I cannot wait for this. Okay, so for those of y'all that love Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney, I'm still up overall. I'm still the smartest guy I know. Sorry, I had to say it. But no, we've got... I know.
Bless you, Laney.
Yes, she has to put up with a lot.
It's tough.
For sure. But I learned it by watching you. Oh, man. But no, we got Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney, Dave the Weird Guy style. He's going to go head-to-head against me this morning. Now, these are very random questions. What happens is, and Dave probably knows, he pays attention occasionally to the show. But we got 5 questions asked, and I'll leave the room. And I usually go in the studio and shut the door so I can't hear the questions or your answers. And then you'll have 3 seconds per question to answer.
Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay.
And then once
it's like the Newlywed Game.
Exactly. Then once you get all 5 questions answered, I come back in the studio, try to answer those same 5 questions, and see who gets more right. So, and then of course we'll give you a prize if you win.
Sure.
For sure.
I get the Attaboy Award.
Exactly.
Attaboy.
Attaboy. A little pat on the back. So that's coming up very, very shortly. Matter of fact, I've got a song lined up here for Dave. We're talking off the air about songs that he enjoys and people, musicians he has enjoyed over the years. So this one fits well because not only is it a favorite of all 3 of ours, I think. It's Faith Hill. But Dave, maybe not as much today, but he sure was a wild one back in the day. Best Country 106, it's Jay and Laney J live with Dave. Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live, hanging out with Dave, the Weird Guy, here in studio. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dave.
Morning, Jay.
Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
Morning, Laney.
Good morning.
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 Who did we miss? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
All the important people, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about 30 seconds till 8:15, so we're going to jump into this next game. Again, it is Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney?
Well, now, you never told me what the prize is. So I don't know, how much effort do I need to put into this or not?
Brick and bread, baby.
I'm in.
It'll be good.
At this point, I think we should, win or lose, I think we should probably give Dave a brick and bread.
Yeah, I think we should too.
Yeah. And a sloppy pop one.
Yeah.
That way he can take his lady for a nice lunch and then dessert afterwards.
That's right.
Can I tell you, every time we eat at Brick and Bread, we always go and get ice cream afterwards. It's like hello.
It is so good.
And then we walk downtown.
Exactly.
Eating the ice cream.
Isn't that cool?
I love it.
Broken Bow has changed in the past 5-7 years.
5 or 7? Dude, let's go back 30.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
I visited with – can I tell the story real quick?
Absolutely.
With the city manager, with Vicky, a few years ago. And when everything was really starting to rock and roll here in downtown Broken Bow, I congratulated her and the city council because they literally have been working on this for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Literally working on it for 30 years. And now to see it come full circus, to see where it is today, it's just like job well done. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was amazing what they've done. Amazing.
One of the greatest things Broken Bow did for themselves was to hire Vicky as the city manager.
Well, she was assistant city manager.
Right.
Yeah, going into it and then promote her. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think she does a great job.
100%.
She does.
Yes. She cares about the community, cares about the city. And it's straightforward for her. It's like, let's just make this the best place it can possibly be.
That's right.
I love it. All right.
Yep.
All right, Laney J.
All right,
I'm
so
leaving.
Jay's getting out of
See ya.
here.
Get outta
so I
here.
can ask Dave these questions. There's 5 questions.
5. Okay, right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's a handful.
I'm gonna ask you 5 and ask Jay 10. Okay.
Ooh, he's even closing the door.
He does.
All right,
yes.
now we can really talk about you.
That's right. Let me tell you about this one time. No. Okay. All right, Dave. I'm going to ask you these questions. You got a couple seconds to answer each one.
Okay.
See if you're smarter than Jay. Now, you better prove me right.
I'm trying.
What's the capital of Canada?
Quebec.
Quebec. Is that your final answer?
You gave me 3 seconds.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. How many branches of the U.S. government are there?
3.
Okay. What does APR stand for?
APR. American something radio?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what APR is.
Okay. It has to do with money. Okay. What part of the plant conducts photosynthesis?
Really?
Yeah.
What part of the plant?
You know this one.
It could be. I'm at a loss.
The leaves? Okay.
Oh, okay. Duh. I thought it was some scientific something. Yes, the leaves.
Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
It was. What's her name? Was that Amelia?
Yes.
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 Ms. Earhart.
Yes. All right.
Phew, man.
They be random, you know? Sometimes I think
Golly.
I would not know these.
Yeah,
So-
the one with the initials though. That one
Yes.
stumped me.
I bet it's going to stump him too.
We'll see.
Stomp us.
Okay.
Here we go. How do y'all think? First off, chat, how do y'all think Dave did? He did pretty good. He did pretty good.
I think he did pretty good.
Lacey Nesbitt says good morning.
Hey, Lacey.
Yeah. Okay.
How's that coffee, Lacey?
That's right. All right.
All
What
right.
is the capital of Canada?
Ooh. Is it No, Quebec.
Okay.
Quebec?
How many
Yeah,
branches of the U.S. government are there?
3.
What
Yeah.
does APR stand for?
APR?
Uh-huh.
American Public Radio.
Okay. And what part of the plant conducts photosynthesis?
The mitochondria. What?
Your answer was better than mine.
Yeah, I mean, okay. And who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Amelia Earhart.
All right, so the capital of Canada is Ottawa. You both said Quebec. You both got it
we
wrong.
both said,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
great minds think alike, even if it's
Absolutely.
wrong.
I went ahead and Googled it to make sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I almost said Montreal, so I'm glad I stuck with Dave's answer.
How many branches of the U.S. government are there? There are 3. So you both got
Judicial,
that right.
presidential, and
Judicial. Yes. The third one.
Presidential and the streets.
the streets.
The streets. Okay, what does APR stand for? He didn't know, and you said American Public Radio, and the answer was annual percentage rate.
Oh, duh.
Golly.
What part of the plant conducts photosynthesis? It's the leaves.
Don't feel bad, Jay. I didn't get it either.
Okay.
I gave Dave that
I thought the
answer,
mitochondria in the leaves did the photosynthesis.
Oh, there you go.
but it's still
Scientific,
the leaves.
yeah.
He's always
I
trying
don't
to
know.
find a way to cheat.
Yeah, I do. I try to break down
Well,
the.
this goes down a level. Yeah.
Okay, and who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Amelia Earhart. You both got that right, so you're 2-2.
Tied up. All right, we got the tiebreaker, Dave. This is how this works. You got to yell out your name. That's your buzzer. To
Okay.
say,
Okay.
and then
I
you
don't
answer.
slam my hand on the desk? Okay.
Yeah, yell out the name, and then
Yeah.
whoever yells their name first gets to answer.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
What instrument is used to look at stars and planets?
Jay.
Dave. Wait, since he said my name, do I get to answer first? That's hilarious.
the idea.
I love it.
No. What's your answer,
Telescope.
Dave? That's right. That's correct. He beat you. He beat you.
Whatever.
Sorry, man.
He
I don't
beat
know.
you.
I don't know. We need to look up that mitochondria answer. No,
See what I mean? I get this every morning.
I always get a text from HR. Quit arguing with her.
You lost. Get over it.
Yeah,
Wow. And then you move on.
exactly.
That's right.
That's
yeah,
all it
'cause
takes.
When HR puts her foot down,
I like it.
That's true.
we got to be done. Now, it's funny because you said something about American something radio, too,
Right.
on the APR.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, sure did.
I got radio
you
on the
both
brain.
did good.
It's true.
Yeah, got
It's
radio
all
on the
we
brain.
ever did. So
That's right.
Those were kind of hard, I guess.
Nah.
They don't seem hard until I read them, and then it's like, oh, okay, maybe that was hard.
See, but that's just like it is when you're watching TV and you're watching Jeopardy or whatever these shows are, and you're screaming out the answer, and these people on the TV are just like,
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
pressure.
It's the yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
That's
100%.
true.
So I feel the pressure, felt the
Feel
pressure,
the pressure.
under pressure.
And now y'all know why I just holler out some of the things I do. This guy. This guy. Like,
Yeah.
there's something I said yesterday. It just reminded me of Dave. I can't remember what it was right now, but it was. All right, I want to open up the phone lines. If you're listening and you have a favorite moment, funny, emotional, favorite moment of Dave the Weird Guy on the air. It can be Dave and Jay. It can be Dave and Laney J. It can be just Dave. We want to hear them now. Give us a call. 584-3388 is the number to call. That's what we want to hear. We just want to hear some of your memories of Dave the Weird Guy over the years, and there's a lot of them out there.
I'd like to. There's another name because I didn't always do the morning show, and we had a lot of folks that came in and did the morning show. But the one that stands out in my mind, of course, besides you, Jay, but it was before Jay, Skip Copeland.
Oh, yes.
Skip did the morning show, and for a long time, and built an audience that was just incredible. And then Skip moved on, and that left the void in the mornings. And that's when I thought, no, I'm not bringing anybody else in. He has created this for the radio station, and we're just going to continue this. And that's when I stepped in and started doing the morning show.
Really?
Well, yeah. So it wasn't built by me. I just tried to keep what Skip had built.
Skip does a
over
good
time.
job.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Amazing talent.
Still known as the
Amazing
voice
talent.
of the Savages, for
Yes.
sure.
Yep.
For sure.
He is.
Possibly the most comprehensive coverage of the Savages over the years, for sure, especially in football.
Oh,
and
gosh,
now they're doing the Broken Bow Schools media stuff. And
yes.
I got to go speak to his class the other day, his media
Nice.
class
Uh-huh.
the other day. And matter of fact, Alfredo Morales is going to be a new intern here
Great.
from his media class.
Nice.
Look forward to that. Molding young minds. I know I shouldn't be doing it.
That scares me.
Look how his kids turned out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank goodness for HR.
Speaking of kids, how are your kids?
Yes. You told us 44 and 40.
Yeah, Brandon's 44, married, 2 kids.
Where's he living now?
They're in Dallas.
Okay.
Let's see, we've got 2 grandkids. Clara is 9. She'll be 10 this summer. And then Lila just turned 8 a couple weeks ago.
Aw.
So, yeah. And then Blair is in Reno, Nevada. She turned 40 last year.
How is
So she's great.
Good.
Yeah, she's got a great partner, and she's happy as can be.
Good.
That's all you can ask for kids.
What can I ask? What she's doing nowadays?
She's actually in the restaurant business. I
Still,
mean,
okay.
I mean, she's been there, on
Yeah.
and off. She's been in management. But she has realized management isn't the greatest thing in the world. So, she's just, runs a bar and,
Awesome.
works 4 nights a week. And
That's
just
cool.
happy
Yeah.
as can be.
I want to say when I was here, she had just graduated college, and I want to say she went into hotels.
Yes, hotel restaurant
Yeah.
management. She graduated Stillwater, OSU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And went to work for Marriott, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
Man.
Yeah, but ended up in the restaurant side of the hotel restaurant management business. Yeah. And worked for, is it Chili's? I think, she worked for a couple of chains and then,
Nice. Chains
Learn-
aren't the way to go.
learned what the corporate world was really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on TikTok, you've watched I forgot his name right off the top of my head, but this guy, he got fired on Christmas Day by the company they had been working for 20 years because he didn't make they had just all of a sudden decided, it was a restaurant. They decided we're going to be open on Christmas Day. Of course, they got slammed because they were the only one in town.
Sure.
And they fired him. His boss drove down and fired him because he didn't make people work that night. And because everybody, it's a college town. Most kids were already at their parents or planning to visit their families. So he was like, I'm just taking volunteers. He got 3 volunteers. So him and 3 other people worked 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. was the only time they were going to stay open. And yeah, they fired. But now he gets millions of views on his TikTok, so he's getting paid by TikTok. He's had thousands of job offers all over the nation. So I think it's turned out well for him.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I'd like to say that, God will he'll take a moment in your life that you think is like the worst bottom, you can't ever get out of this kind of stuff, and say, let me show you what I can do.
Yep.
And that's how God is right there.
That's
exactly
true.
Right.
100%.
How are Jones girls?
Oh, they're doing great. They both have partners. Lily is in New York. When she graduated Michigan, she wanted to, she was in the directing program at Michigan.
Yes.
UMich. And Joan and I were more upset when she graduated because we love Ann Arbor. Love going to visit her. And then she moves off to New York. It's like, okay, well, we love New York too. But she's still in New York and doing very, very well. Got a great partner.
Good.
Yeah. And Maddie, the oldest, is in Northern California with a wonderful partner. And they both work for the county library system in Northern California.
Okay.
And
So
she
cool.
does a lot of their PR, kind of like the TikTok and all the videos. That's what she does, on the PR end of it. So
Cool.
I need to get those TikTok handles so I can go follow them.
Yeah.
And pay attention to what
yeah,
they're
love
doing.
well,
to.
if Joan, if you're listening, send me that link.
Yeah. I
Send
love
me
it.
the link.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. All right. Do you have a mashup of the news today?
I do.
Okay, perfect.
I do.
Perfect. Well, we'll jump on into the mashup of the news coming up here very, very shortly. I have a song that I wanted to play for Laney J. She loves these. She loves this band. So we'll be back. It's Jay and Laney J live plus Dave the Weird Guy in this like reunion style morning show. I'm
That's
loving
right.
it. Here's Alabama with Song of the South on Bass Country 106. Good morning. That's right. It's time for Laney J's mashup of the news.
Well, apparently Bruce Willis is unaware that he has frontotemporal dementia, according to his wife, Emma. She said in a podcast that his brain doesn't recognize the illness, which to me may be a good thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That might be good.
Yeah.
Apple TV announced the 4th season of Ted Lasso will premiere this summer.
Did you watch it?
No. Is
Oh,
it good?
Yes, it's very good.
Do y'all watch it, Jay?
Which one is it?
Ted Lasso?
No, huh?
Okay,
Never,
all right.
never heard of her. Sorry.
Travis Kelce has become an investor and a strategic partner with Sleep Number Corporation. That's right.
Okay.
He'll hold under 5% ownership, but he'll be one of the company's top shareholders.
They do that. They do that for promotional value. They'll say,
okay.
I'll give you a 2 or 3 or 4% if you'll go on, your social medias or TV or whatever and promote it. And it works because usually the company explodes. Think Shaq and the
Gold
General.
Bond?
Or Gold,
Oh.
maybe Gold Bond was big enough. They probably didn't have to give him a percentage, but the General, the insurance company,
Oh, yeah.
he's a percentage owner of that.
Or Michael Jordan and Nike.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Touche.
Just to name one.
My
Yeah, that's
man
right.
had enough money to buy his shoes, the rights to his shoes after
that would be
deal.
cool. Disney will begin its 2027 Super Bowl campaign with a 24-hour programming event on ESPN.
Wow.
The effort will be after NBC ends its broadcast of the big game on February the 8th. So, Patricia Snyder filed for divorce from Rob Schneider after 15 years of marriage.
No.
Could you imagine? Well, she's 37 and he's 62.
Oh, wow. Dang. Okay.
Man!
I didn't know that one.
Idris Elba got a fine for speeding on his scooter in London. Y'all leave that man alone.
Them laws over in London, boy.
Yeah. Netflix is partnering with Mattel and Hasbro to release new toy collections inspired by the K-pop Demon Hunters. We didn't watch that either.
No.
The Who?
Yeah, exactly. A great band. Got you.
Mattel also announced a comprehensive relaunch of Thomas and Friends, which features a redesigned Thomas the Tank engine for today's preschool audiences.
And I got to say it the way Calvin, our grandson, says, Thomas.
Oh,
Thomas.
he's such a cutie pie.
Yeah.
He is.
Mitchell's child. Yeah. He's
Yeah, that's-
3.
Someone's here is getting old.
Yeah.
It's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Stranger Things has claimed the top spot on Nielsen's list of the most streamed original series of 2025. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
They had 39.54 billion viewers
With a
in
B.
the U.S. I know.
With
I
a
can't.
billion?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a lot of streams. That's almost as much as Jay and Laney J gets every day.
That's right.
Almost. They're trying.
Yeah.
Squid Game came in second. I don't like that. Do you like that? Jay watches that.
It's
it Squid
this.
Game?
It's yeah. That's what's his not. Is it Squid Game or I thought that was what's his name's games that are like Squid Games.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast
He has
games.
to like Squid Games.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't like the Squid Games.
Great
That's
show.
just weird.
Mr. Beast's games is a great show, by the way. It's fun to watch.
That's it for
People
the
like
mashup.
fall through the floor if they lose the answer and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It was also I don't know was that on Netflix? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Mr. Beast? Okay. Cool. That it? The
Yes,
mashup of the
I
news?
said that. Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
It's enough, Laney J. All right, we are opening up the phone lines. We did have one person text in and say that was Tina, who said one of her favorite memories of Dave the Weird Guy was that she was so afraid of working for him, but loved it once she started.
Because I was a
Can't say that on the radio. Oh,
great boss. Yeah, the favorite
funny.
memory, terrified. She was terrified to work for me, and then loving the job and having you as a boss.
Well, I think that's cool.
yeah.
I
You'll,
wonder.
Tina,
wonder
I'll
what-
give you that certificate to Brick and Bread. Thank you.
that was the deal to say such nice things. No. All right, so I got another question for Dave here coming up. Excuse me. That I do, and remember, we have opened up the phone lines. If you don't have our text line or you're not in the social media, if you want to go to Facebook or YouTube, you're welcome to comment your favorite memory of Dave the Weird Guy. Or if you're listening on the radio and you want to call in, 584-3388 is the number to call, and give us your favorite memory of Dave the Weird Guy. All right, here's another question for you, Dave. What is one lesson radio taught you about life? One lesson radio taught you about life.
Oh, wow.
Or many lessons if you come up with more.
I'm going to fall back on, what I talked about earlier, and that is just being yourself and understanding the audience and who they are and what it is that they want. They want you to be honest with them. They want you to share with them, things that you actually have gone through to help them go through, perhaps similar situations like you talked about the severe weather, where the storms were, where the tornadoes were, where, they want to know all this. And it's just being there for them and helping. And that's, I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but
That's not cheesy
It's
at
not
all.
cheesy.
it's true.
All right, we got a phone call coming in. Good morning. What's one of your favorite memories of Dave the Weird Guy?
He taught me how to be on the radio. When I was scared to call in, I used to just bring him a little note and tell him what to put on the radio for me. And he told me, you can do it, and he talked me through it.
That's right. I
Aw.
remember.
And we're going to miss you, Dave.
Aw, she says we're going to miss
I
you,
didn't
Dave.
want to call in because I knew I'd cry.
Aw.
That's all
Thank
right.
you. Thank you so much
Anyway.
for that call.
Yeah,
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks,
you, bye.
Sarah.
Aw.
that's right. I remember that. That was the swap shop days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was doing swap shop. Yeah, she was just too afraid to be on the radio. So you can do it. It's just like talking on the phone. It's no big deal.
Yep.
love
And
it.
eventually, we worked her into it.
That's
She's
awesome.
not now. She's still.
No,
Yeah.
I'm surprised she doesn't own the place.
I love it. Hey, Landry chimes in on YouTube, said, hi, it's Landry. Good morning, Landry.
Good morning, Landry.
Morning, Landry.
Or Landy. Sorry, Landy. My bad. Or maybe it was a typo. Either way. 40 minutes after 8 a.m. All right, so this one's gonna be a little tougher for you, Dave. How do you want to be remembered by two different styles of people? Number one, the people that worked for you, and number two, your audience, the people that listen to you. How do you, Dave the Weird Guy, want to be remembered?
That, as far as the employees were concerned, that I hope I'm remembered as being fair and with them and basically, just fair. And if you walk away with something you learned that I taught you, so that's even better. So, and then as far as the audience is concerned, is just as being their friend.
I love it.
I
Just
think
being
that's-
that voice
yeah.
on the radio. Just being their friend.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know why or how, but I had this uncanny ability to just keep calm, keep them calm, like especially during severe weather. This is like, okay, we'll get through this and, everything is going to be fine. This is where the storm is. This is where it's heading, take cover, but always remaining calm.
Dave taught me, don't sensationalize
Right.
emergency type stuff like
Me
the
too.
weather.
Right.
Don't make it, the storms, the sky
It's gonna
is
be
falling.
devastating. Ah!
Exactly. Because there's plenty of people out there that do that.
That's right.
And with the age of social media and everybody's got a platform now, you have people that literally make all of their content about trying to make people scared about
They
stuff.
do. Sadly, some
They think that will create ratings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
some professionals do that, and
Right.
it's hard to see because it's like, hold up, we do not want people panicking.
Exactly.
People don't need to panic. Like Jay told everybody to go out and buy milk and bread so they could have their milk sandwiches while we were snowed in.
It's like you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well.
But by the time you said it, the grocery stores are already sold out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, like, come on. No, you taught me that too with the weather. I always say that. You guys, everything's going to be okay. Yeah. And you used to say, it's the severe warning, but it's just a good, juicy thunderstorm. It'll be all right.
Yeah, the juicy thunderstorm part for me.
Yeah.
So welcome to Southeast Oklahoma.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
to be-
I can I tell you a real quick story?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Speaking of storms, since we just experienced this little Ice-Ageddon over the last week, the last Ice-Ageddon that we had that was devastating for this county was Christmas of 2000. Is that right?
It was 2000.
Yeah. And that is when, we were off the air. Obviously, this whole county was just paralyzed for days and days and days. And we had no power here or at the tower site. And finally, we got the way I was able to check if we had power here at the radio station is I would call the fax machine. And if the fax machine answered, then I knew we had power. Okay, because
Nice.
the fax machine ran on electricity. So anyway, now we have power here at the radio station. So now I need to go up to the tower. And finally, we got power up at the tower. And I went to turn the transmitter on, talk to the engineers. How do I do this? We've been down, blah, blah, blah. They should let it run for, 10 minutes and get the gases out and then throw the switch. I threw that switch and kaboom! What happened was ice had fallen off of the tower. And you'll know, you've been on that tower.
Yeah.
The ice that had accumulated on the tower, with it melting, some of it, those spikes, went down into the transmitter and melted. So when I threw that switch, you had all that power with all that electricity, kaboom, on the transformer, on the bottom of the transmitter. It had, a steel plate like this thick, was literally on fire.
Wow.
So I come out of the building white as a ghost. I think I just blew up the transmitter.
Whoops. Whoops.
Which, that was probably one of my scariest moments.
Wow.
Scariest moments.
Oh, yeah, I'd have been terrified.
Oh, it still gives me chills. Another one last story. We were in the old location of the shopping center. And I told this story to Joan the other day because this part-timer that we had, Chastity, was working for us. She was like 15 at the time, Chastity Seavey. And, she now has kids the age she was when she was working for me.
Yeah.
That made me feel old, watching, seeing that on social media. And her dad came to pick her up from work. It was, I think, on an Easter Sunday, and there was a tornado. And we had tornadoes coming down. I think this is the one that was coming down from the north. And the three of us are standing in the front lobby, and there was just nothing but a big glass window. And literally you could feel the suction. You could see that glass, from the tornado. That's how close it was. And I said, maybe we shouldn't be standing here. And we all went into the back room. It was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's right. All that whole front was glass.
Yeah.
I can remember you saying during the first amount of time I was working here, I can remember saying that you at one point considered bulletproof glass, but priced it. It wasn't possible.
That was ownership at the time.
Gotcha.
It wasn't me.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
That's because there was a time, we had J.D. Cash.
Yes.
And he was very controversial. And that's where that idea came up.
Gotcha.
Ownership. Well, maybe we ought to get some bulletproof glass. I was like, well, maybe we shouldn't have this guy in the air.
I mean, yeah. Come on now.
Well, the reason why I bring that up is because one of my worst fears, like one of those those weird fears that probably will never happen, but it may happen, was that this glass would break.
Sure.
So we've done a little work on the facelift. It's still a work in progress, obviously, but we had guys up there working, and just hammering back, and boom, as we're live on the air.
This one here,
this glass,
oh my gosh,
shatters. And luckily, at that time we had a full, like if you drive by downtown Broken Bow, you see the radio station. It's about half tinted. The bottom half we left untinted so people can look in and see what's going on, which I'm glad we did that. Right. But before that, we had tinted the whole window. Thankfully, otherwise that sucker would have shattered right in on us.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was
scary.
It was weird.
It was scary. It was scary. The guy doing it for me, everybody knows his name, so I won't put it out there. But he walked in, he goes, he just looks.
Oops.
Yeah. It's like, I'm so sorry, bro. It's like, bro, hey, it's part of life. Things happen, I think he ended up paying for half that or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, insurance cover it. And then I looked it up, and when our deductible was twice as much as the cost of the glass, we're like, okay, we'll just pay for it out of pocket. But no, he ended up paying for it. But yeah, that was my one of my worst fears in this room was realized that day.
Yeah, it was strange.
That would be strange.
It was
very eerie.
Because I kept going, that's going to happen. That's not going to happen. He's a professional. But I mean, it was a complete accident.
Sure, I mean,
But yeah, it was really weird.
It was.
Because we didn't realize it. I mean, like, we knew it happened, but it just didn't
set in, I think.
Yeah, because it was just weird.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
When they took it out was even funnier.
Yes. They just basically shattered it out.
Yeah.
Sure. No other way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Renee writes in, add Tara Sar to the birthday list, please. She's the big 50 and an asset to Warrior Nation. Thank you, Renee. And then also Renee writes in, also my Aunt Mandy Scharnhorst.
Got her. I got them both on the
Got
list.
them both. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody, to the show. This is Jay and Laney J Live. It is a special Dave the Weird Guy edition, as we are blessed to have Dave the Weird Guy hanging out in the studio this morning with us.
Thank you. It's fun to be here.
It is. It is. Feels like old times, although we're in different chairs.
Yeah.
That's another thing I'll point out. Dave, I don't know if this was, just if he just had an idea or something. He goes, one day you're going to be sitting here as the main guy. And I was like, I want to. And of course, young Jay was like, yeah. But in the back of my mom's like, I don't know if I can do that. And then, of course, I went over to the Queen. And but then I came back almost 11 years to the dot later, and here we are. It came to fruition. His what do you call those when you make a prediction? His prediction came true. Ooh.
Yeah.
You're in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Some days
I'm like that little fat guy in the sidecar. You know what I'm talking about? I got my helmet on.
Hoping that sidecar doesn't pull loose, right?
Yes. Just hoping.
It's like, slow down, Jay.
Hoping that we make it. Hoping and praying that we make it.
Yeah. And me, I'm like head on. I don't care. I'm just going.
I know. Like, you can't make it. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. That's what I'm saying most of the time. But we always make it. To where we're okay.
It's got to trust me.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right. Go ahead.
Hold
Sorry.
on.
Yeah.
I got a question.
All right. Go ahead.
Do you ever remember Jay falling asleep on the air?
No.
You don't?
Really?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I really
one of my
don't.
worst moments in radio history for me was, and I'll give myself plenty of excuses, but there's no excuse. The excuses were I had bad sleeping habits, I had tons of kids at home, I had to drive 45 minutes to get here every day, so I was always tired in the morning. And Swap Shop has never been my thing. And I would sit over there, and Dave handled 95% of swap shop. I really didn't have, I mean, if we had, and back then, swap shop, there was no dead air in swap shop.
Right.
It was always callings.
Poppin'.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when there was an occasion of dead air, I would read the mailbag, right? One day, I woke up to Dave saying, Jay, you're snoring in the microphone. It's like, go in the other room, do some jumping jacks, and come back. I'll never forget
I
that.
can't believe I was so polite.
Yeah. Oh, had it not been live on the air, you may not have been.
That's probably what it was because you were live on
That's
the air.
hilarious.
There was a couple of instances I like, oh, that's it. Dave's going to fire me when we get done. And he didn't. He never fired me. It was crazy. I'm surprised.
He's been there before.
Yeah,
he knows
right.
how
He could
it
see
is.
the other side of it.
That's
like
right.
we've been talking about.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want to tell this one story, but I had to do a Saturday morning swap shop, and this was when we were in the old location. And we did the program in the production room because the control room wasn't set up to do phone calls like that. So, you had to throw switches and that kind of stuff. And I had slept in. So I got there late. So that means we had dead air. And, back then, well, you know what dead air is.
Yes.
yeah.
I've trained both of you on that.
Exactly.
That's taboo. So I throw the switches, and then I go into the production room to start, and there was one switch I forgot to throw, but my mic was on, and I didn't know my mic was on, and I let out a, oh,
Blade, 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 blade.
yeah. And then
A chain.
and then ran into the other room, and then it's like, oh my gosh, my mic was just on.
George Carlin was blushing. We'll just put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, that was not a good day.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we've all had those moments.
Absolutely. Would you say that was probably the worst thing that slipped out on air?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
What about you, Laney J? What's the worst thing that's ever slipped out on the air that you can recall?
I better be careful. It's going to slip out again.
That's right. The FCC doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said a few cuss words on the air. I mean, I didn't mean to.
She said one probably 6 months into our show
Yeah,
here.
what did I say?
I shan't say it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I did
See,
do
but
that.
actually, the rules over the years have been relaxed by
Yes.
the FCC.
Very true.
So, you can get away with saying, or I can't get away with it, but it's not illegal to say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you won't get your hand slapped.
Yeah.
But it's because of our audience that you prevent that type of thing because we want to make this available for kids as well.
Exactly.
I do remember what I said.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I was doing swap shop one morning, and we were talking about an annual event.
Mm-hmm.
And that annual did not come out as it should have. So I didn't realize it until Charlotte was like, hey, do you know what you just said? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't even realize that I said it. So that was probably the worst thing. But it's not the only bad word I've said.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, we had a request. Was it Fires Don't Start Themselves? Was that the request?
No,
what
it
was
was
History in the making.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you. Sorry
Jerry
about
Falling says good morning, Dave.
Morning,
that.
Jerry.
Aw.
Praying for you, buddy.
He also says you're a great guy. Are you praying for him because he has to deal with this entire county?
His prayers actually got answered through the process because I kept up with what Jerry was doing as well as you two as well.
Man.
So yeah, he was Jerry on the spot, as we say.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
That's funny.
So now Jerry's going through a couple things that God's helping him out. So
He does a really good job of keeping people informed and trying to keep everybody safe.
And not being over sensationalized as we were talking.
Yeah, he's very
Exactly.
calm. Yes, we appreciate that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had him on the show the other day talking about, there he is.
And then when you got the guys like from the National Weather Service, they're like, it's just a tornado. Jeez, calm
Yeah.
down. They're just, those guys are so laid back. It is crazy.
It
Sure,
is.
they're sitting in their little control room with their computers.
You're right.
Nowhere
Right.
near where the activity is.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much ice you guys got?
I love it. All right. Well, what? Last but certainly not least, I got one more question for Dave the Weird Guy before we jump into Swap Shop.
Yeah.
Laney J and Dave the Weird Guy style.
Yeah.
What's next for Dave the Weird Guy? Even if it's just peace and quiet. What's next?
Oh, there is no peace and quiet in my life. Joan and I are relocating to the Pacific Northwest, into a very small town north of Seattle by about 90 minutes. It's 5 minutes from the Canadian border, in case we've got to skip out real quick. But it's a ag community. It is the raspberry capital of the world. Very small, about 15,000. The walkability, to be able to just walk to the grocery store, walk to the library, walk to the bank. Everything is just walking distance away. But it's 90 minutes from Seattle. So, you're near a big city. Actually, it's 10 miles from Bellingham, Washington. So we're real close to the coast. We have family and friends in that area. Over the last year and a half since I've retired, we've done a tremendous amount of traveling, tremendous amount. And a lot of folks follow me on Facebook, and I post pictures all the time. Our last trip was to India and to Paris, which was kind of some very dear friends of ours. Their daughter got married in India. That's why we went. And so we have more travel planned. So that's what's next. We pretty much take a day at a time, but we pretty much know what we're going to be doing. Our 50th high school reunion is coming up in October.
Wow.
And, again, we'll be in the Pacific Northwest. We both went to school in Alameda, which is across the bay from San Francisco. So we thought, let's do this. Let's take a road trip, and we'll do 2 weeks. We'll go into Ashland, and they have a Shakespeare festival there, and we'll catch a couple shows. And then you have a cousin in Oregon there. We'll visit with them, and then we'll drive down. So that's kind of what's in store for us. The grandkids, their school does a grandparents' day in April, and we said, okay, that's our next trip coming back. Will be in April to see, with the grandparents' day at their school. My oldest sister, this is just kind of off the top of my head of what's coming up this year. My oldest sister turned 75 this year. So she is doing a tour of the country to visit family instead of family coming to her. So
That
we've
sounds
got
fun.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So she'll be visiting us in Linden. And then she's going to host her own 75th birthday party in New Jersey in September. So, okay, let's spend a week with Lily in New York, and then we'll go to my sister's in New Jersey and celebrate and catch shows on New York. And so, that's kind of our year so far.
I think that's awesome.
Dad just turned 75 on Sunday, and he retired a while back now. But it's been a long time since he retired. Dang, now I think about it. But one of the things he often said, I'll be like, hey, Dad, you got any plans? I'm going to come up and see you this weekend. He's like, I'm retired. I don't make plans.
My dad's like that too. It's like doctor's appointments or something.
Right. Yeah, those are the
Taking
biggest
somebody
plans.
somewhere. Yeah, like that's the biggest thing they got.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I think it's good.
Yeah.
Is it that good?
People ask, how's retirement? It's like, great. Well, what's great about it? It says, I don't have to get up and go to work.
Yeah. Even though you loved getting up and going to work.
Right.
And that's something we talk about often. It's for anybody, I think it's hard to get out of bed. But as soon as my feet hit the ground, I can't wait to get to work. So
that's when you love what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I'll still look forward to the day I don't have to set the alarm.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, this morning the alarm went off, and the cat was the one who was like, what's that? What's that? What's that?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Poor kitty.
Yeah, the only time that we have to set the alarm is if we have a plane to catch.
Yeah, that's funny.
So.
I love it.
I love that.
Not that I'm hoping for that time to come quickly. I'm thoroughly enjoying my moment in life right now. But I am looking forward to not having to set the alarm.
Let me give you a suggestion, and this is what we did. I waited until I was at least 65 to be able to get Medicare. And when you get to this age, and as you know, with your dad and your father-in-law, healthcare gets very, very expensive.
Right.
So when you get to that point of retirement, Medicare kicks in, and it's a lot less expensive than having to buy it yourself. I had hip replacement surgery last year, and it didn't cost me a penny.
That's awesome.
I think that's
wait until at least you qualify for Medicare.
Yeah, it is. It is super expensive. Healthcare. Oh my gosh, it is.
Oh, yeah.
very
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, ours. As Laura puts it, the white ones in the building, because I'm Choctaw, so I get
Right.
the Choctaw health care, and the kids do too. But Laura, I think
she's not.
she's not.
Right.
And I think it went from maybe $500 or something dollars to a month to $900 and something a month, just like that.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Ours went up just for me and Nala from like our copay or our premium or whatever every month is. It was $121 and now it is $422.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I think
it's-
everybody's seeing that type of jump.
Well, a lot of it is the discounts that they provided when the pandemic happened.
Okay, I
They're
gotcha,
not
I
there.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's lots of different.
I'm sure
things.
there's a lot of
ACA subsidies. Is that what you're referring to?
Would that be ACA?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, I believe
Yes.
him.
Yeah, they went up.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it too.
We
I ain't
we try to
saying it.
stay away from those topics on this show.
I ain't saying it.
I love it. All right, on that note, we have a very special listener that had a request. This song is her request. Then we're getting into Swap Shop. Up next, it's Jay and Laney J Live plus Dave the Weird Guy. Here's Darius Rucker.
You may email your items to our shopper's mailbag at kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Please keep your calls to 3 items or less, and no businesses may call. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by Dave the Weird Guy.
Brought to you by Dave the Weird Guy.
That's right.
He's joining us live on Swap Shop, and I was actually invited to stick around today. So,
It
wow.
wasn't my idea.
Yeah,
It's unusual. Let me tell you guys, this is unusual.
absolutely.
Hey, I want to say happy birthday to my brother, Michael Mooney. Today is his birthday.
No way.
Yes.
How old's the man?
Did you buy him a nice, big, expensive gift?
Exactly.
No.
I have said that on the air more than once because of this man.
Oh, yeah?
All I like is nice, expensive gifts. Big, nice, expensive gifts.
He's probably listening, probably cussing
Well,
me
that's
right
what.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I know, Michael. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It's expected.
That's right.
Now, not only are we taking your Swap Shop items, buy, sell, or trade, but we're also taking those memories of Dave throughout the morning this morning. So you're welcome to do that now.
And if you don't have one, go ahead and make one up.
Exactly.
That's
you know,
fine. We're good with that.
Dave, man, we met each other in jail. Yeah, you remember we stole a pig and it squealed on me?
Hey, we have someone who used to work here for Dave as well, and she reminded me about the time the lizards were in the office.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, did Dave get rid of them? And she's like, I don't know. I don't remember how we got them out. And I don't.
I don't either.
But I want to say that we called you, and you were like, I already went home. Deal with it.
So what do you want me to do?
No.
Come back against the lizard? Really?
Yeah, no. I just, ew.
Hey, at the end of Swap Shop, I forgot. I have a this or that
Dave edition? Okay, were you two together on Swap Shop when they called in with the hairless cats? Or was it just you?
I don't recall.
I remember people calling with those hairless cats, and you didn't like that.
I have a favorite memory of I don't know if it was the first time I manned the board on Swap Shop, but it was definitely in the first handful of times I manned the board on Swap Shop. And Dave said, you're going to get some weird calls that you may not completely, but just let it roll, and I was like, all right, I didn't know. At that point, I'd only had, 10, 12 Swap Shops under my belt, so it wasn't a bunch of craziness. Dave kept pretty good control of the callers, but this caller, and I'll give this until we get a caller on Swap Shop this morning, or a caller about their favorite memory of Dave, the Weird Guy. But so I sat down and I got on. Did everything right. Had the board going, which was really weird to me. The board, because it's just different. It was a different type of board. And this woman calls, and she says, "I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. Couldn't quite understand you. What was that again?" She was like, I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry. We just didn't get that. What? Give it to us one more time." Maybe she goes, "Oh, sorry, I just got some new teeth and I can't quite talk in them yet." I lost it. I think I died on air. Yes. There was other calls. Now, one other call that wasn't quite. It was. I thought I was going to get in trouble for this call. There was another call that said that they, and I'm gonna church it up for the radio, but they said they had a big black rooster for sale.
Okay.
But they didn't call it a rooster. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Got you.
But that I got the sweats when that call came in.
Oh, I bet. What did you say?
I was like, what? Say, I didn't. I hung up on him, I think, probably. I don't know. It was crazy. It was a crazy call. But anyway.
I've had a
With
few
that being
crazy
said.
calls as well.
Yeah. What's one of your craziest swap shop calls, Dave?
Well, I was just thinking back as you were telling that story. There was a couple of men who have unfortunately passed away, but they would call up and they would do spoof items for sale and give the other's phone number.
Yes.
And
They still do that.
they don't.
Not those guys, but
not
people
these
do.
two
Yeah.
guys.
Right.
But I mean, and it finally got to the point I realized what I'm like, really? And then they'd start laughing and I'd hang up. But yeah, those are some of the funniest stuff.
I remember when you got a call after Swap Shop one time, the guy says, okay, this number is the guard shack to Huber. If they give this number out, they're just pranking the guard. It's truckers pranking the guard at the guard shack. And they'd be like, we got some free goats. And,
Of course.
And
Same
free
kind of
goats
deal.
was the go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but absolutely. It's pretty funny.
I used to get the free cross ties. People are always looking for cross ties. Free cross ties and free puppies.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw him out there. Jeremy Poole likes to call in birthdays for weird people's names. With weird names. Thanks, Jeremy. He's pranked me a lot on Swap Shop.
Okay. Well, since we're waiting on phone calls, I have a garage to clean out
Oh, nice.
of
Ooh.
stuff.
All right.
Well, you say that. We had a garage sale, I don't know, a couple of months ago, and pretty much we sold a lot of stuff. But all that one section of free stuff, nobody wanted or nobody took. So I've got an old window air conditioner unit that it used to work that is absolutely free. If somebody wants it, just call me or send me a message. I guess
Or call here.
yeah,
And we'll
call the
give it to
radio
you.
station.
Yeah, we'll give it to Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
off the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got some stuff in my garage I need to.
What else you
Clean
got to
out.
get rid of?
I got a tote of free stuff.
There you go.
Old stuff
There you
that
go.
means nothing to me, that it's either going to be given away or going in a dumpster.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Some of those yard sale folks, if y'all want to
Yes.
have a bunch of stuff to put in your yard sale, Dave's got it for you.
There you go.
He said more
Yeah.
stuff than I wish I had. No.
That's right.
yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting, because we're moving, we're not leaving anything in the house.
Right.
And it's literally you pack everything you own except those that you don't want to take,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
I imagine. And then you probably have way more stuff than what you thought you had.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've lived in this house 10 years, and we as we kept filling boxes, it's like, where did we get all this stuff?
Yeah. Moving is not
My
fun.
Lord.
What percentage of your total stuff are you downsizing to? Or have you gotten rid of that you thought, that you don't need?
Don't need or is not you. We're going from a very large house to a very small house.
Gotcha.
So we're basically taking very little furniture. Our bedroom set we're taking, and I think that's about it. And just some pieces of furniture that are family heirlooms, and that's really about it.
Wow.
And we're starting all over again. So
That's fun, though.
Does that
it
feel
is
like
fun.
a fun new start? Yeah.
yes and no. I mean, because it's not my thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Joan, what have you picked out? And she'll show me online. Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
It's
True.
like,
Good
I
point.
don't want, any part of it.
Same as my
So.
household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The wife will text me, what do you think about this couch or love seat? Whatever,
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, if you like it, I love it.
yeah.
That's it.
That's exactly.
As Dave used to say, happy wife, happy life.
Though, I mean, that's true. That's true. Y'all better keep them
Yeah.
happy.
That's
And,
true.
and you pick your battles.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I pick my nose more than I pick my battles these days. I tell you what.
So
too
you've
much
got the moving van or the movers moving your
Movers,
stuff,
right.
and then you two will drive out there.
No, because it is if we take the southern route, it's 36 hours driving. And I could probably do 6 to 8 hours a day driving, and Joan is not comfortable driving, so it's all on me. So that's like 4 days of 8-hour days, and the answer is not just no, but heck no.
Right.
I ain't doing it.
So are the movers moving your vehicles too?
The movers came the other day. They took everything. We're having the truck transported.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Let's go to the phone
cool.
lines.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. Well, good morning. Hey, I still got this Mazda I'm wanting to sell. I'm asking $2,000 the best offer on it. I've also got a icebox I want to sell for $200, and I've got an electric cook stove for $200. And call my number at 580-513-2117.
All right. That's 580-513-2117. Thank you. Have a good day. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Some things never change, Dave.
They don't.
Some things never
They
change.
don't.
That's so amazing.
I mean, that's how it be. You guys can. Oh, good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I have a twin trundle bed frame for sale and some mattresses as well for sale. Asking for $200 for all of it. Number is 580-728-8242.
580-728-8242.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too as well.
Nice. All right. I guess we could do some this and that's Dave edition in between calls
Yeah, go
if you want to. Or do you have some
have
mailbag stuff over there? I ain't called the mailbag in years.
You know I do.
Okay, good. She's like, oh, I forgot. She also puts this on the website regularly.
That's right. So
And
you
did
guys
have-
can look at it.
Did you find the new blog that we had to create yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I got it. I got it. All right. This listener has a 55-gallon fish tank with a stand. It's 5 foot 2 feet long, 5 foot wide, 2 feet long. Got decorations, filters, and heaters. They can send you pictures. 212-8687. They're asking $300. This listener has a 97 Hydra Sports Z255 boat. It's got a 2013 Yamaha 70 horsepower motor. It's also got a Minn Kota Edge trolling motor and a Garmin Live Scope. They're asking, or Live Scope sonar, excuse me. They're asking $14,500 or best offer, and that boat used to belong to Big Frank Parker. That was Big Frank's boat.
Yes.
If you guys are interested, that number is 212-6600.
Big Frank's is now Girls Gone Wine. Isn't that where Big Frank's was? On that corner?
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about his house. It was across the highway.
I was thinking about the business. Yeah.
Yep. You're right.
I've got somebody just shared a memory.
Okay,
For
let's
me.
hear it.
Yeah, it says, many thanks to you for all the free airtime you did for the Little League Baseball program. After all the years attending city council meetings, the Tyson Fields is a result of your support. Thanks. So in my memories on Facebook, pictures of you and I with the Little League teams.
Yes.
That would come in, and it was just like anything for the kids.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's
anything
right.
for the kids.
And I learned that from Dave.
Yeah, we still do that.
Yep. All right, let's go to the phone line.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, hey, this morning I still got some of them little miniature Australian Shepherd puppies. I got a selection of them, all colors. And them 2 goat dog pups that I got were born back in September. And if somebody wants them, I will give them to them. They've had their shots and everything. And I still got, some laying hens. And my number is 212-0578.
All right, that's 580-212-0578. Thank you, Renee. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you have a blessed day and stay warm.
You too.
Thank you, Renee. I love it.
Yep.
Some things never change, right, Dave?
They
They
don't.
never do.
They do
never
not.
do. Which is okay.
Yeah,
It is.
absolutely. Nostalgia style.
That's right.
I say on the air often, nostalgia is the most powerful drug out there.
It's true. It does feel like
It
that.
can make you laugh. It can make you cry. It could bring you down. It could bring you up.
That's true.
And it's also all part of life.
Yep.
Because nostalgia, I mean, it's all memories.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it's, this is what we do,
Yep.
is hopefully create good memories.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had a cool debate on social media the other day. We did a live for this debate. I'll get to it in a minute.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning, young lady, and your crew today.
Good morning.
I want to tell everybody that I do have local honey available. Also, I have some pecans for sale available. I still have the jellies and jams and some pickles, and I have other items available right now. It's I can't get to them, but anyway, my number is 580-306-5405, and y'all have a blessed day.
All right. That's 580-306-5405. Thank you, Sarah. Have a good day.
We appreciate your message about Dave earlier.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. She says she appreciates you.
Good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's running the farmers market in Idabel now, I guess.
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, obviously closed for the winter, but yeah, she's done
Yeah.
a great job. They have a lot of participation. So I guess they'll be back in the spring.
Very cool.
They will be.
Really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We went down there a couple times last year. Or the year
Yeah, they got
before,
some good
whatever it was.
stuff.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jackson, he works at a different radio station in the area.
It starts with a K.
Yeah. he when he first met Sarah, he got him some jams or jellies. So he's like, "Man, did you know about this?" I was like, "Yes, I did."
That's
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
It's me again. I just thought I'd let you know the first Tuesday of April is when we're going to open the farmers market back up in Idabel.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
So I give you that little piece of information. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
to you later. Bye.
Bye.
There you go. Dave knows what he's talking about.
The, some of the things I was involved in were main streets, whether it be Idabel or Broken Bow. I was more involved with Idabel than Broken Bow. But, that's where, like here in Broken Bow, all the sidewalks got redone. And, the handicap ramps going into businesses and, the island or the corners, the planters in the corners that everybody hates and hits and whatnot, all of that. It was, federal grants, that were administered through the Department of Transportation, I believe.
Do you mean they didn't use my pothole money for that?
Potholes are different than planters. Perhaps for you it's not, but for the rest of the world.
Why didn't they, instead of making them dumb planners, why didn't he fix our roads in the county?
Completely different grant.
That's right. That's the
but
point.
It's true. But also so that's what happened in Broken Bow. But in Idabel, at that same time where the Sarah sets up with the farmers market, that Sherman Plaza, that used to be S&H department store. And this is what people forget over time. And it was a storm, if I remember correctly. We had a lot of, I think it was snow and ice, and the roof finally caved in after S&H had closed.
Yep.
And then the building finally got demolished and removed. And then that's helped create the amphitheater and the Sherman Plaza right there on the corner. So, I mean, and a lot of the sidewalks were done, and then also the center mediums were done, which have now been removed. So, I mean, but anyway, it was just a lot of stuff that happened.
Well, we talk about downtown Broken Bow a lot. I mean, we're here every day, but downtown Idabel is really nice as well. That park is excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Christmas time, the
Wasn't that
lights.
nice?
It was wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you were driving around seeing lights, you wanted to go to downtown Idabel. They're great.
And it's not just Idabel, but also what Broken Bow has done in the city park. And I'm going someplace with this. But also, like in Idabel, not just the park, but also throughout downtown. They have a lot of displays, Christmas displays. The same thing in Broken Bow. A lot of that funding came from the McCurtain County Tourism Authority through grant money. And, the city of Broken Bow has taken a huge advantage of it over the years with what they've done at the city park. That ice skating rink that they have, and then all the Christmas displays, and also Idabel, with their everything at the city park. A lot of that funding came from the Tourism Authority. So got to put a feather in that cap for the Tourism Authority to help out throughout the entire county.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of hard work,
a lot of stuff.
A lot of great things have come out of the MTCA.
Yeah.
And that's,
MCTA,
people with a vision.
MCTA.
You guys have visions, and you put those in, you make those become reality, and everybody gets to enjoy it.
Yes. I mean, the Tourism Authority, we're very blessed with what Mother Nature has provided to us. And, there was a group, the original group, and then the boards since that time, that vision has not stopped. And, it's the mission statement, what's good for the entire county.
Right.
Yes.
So, which is what the Tourism Authority envelops.
That's right.
So,
Absolutely.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hello, Dave. You've helped me several things times 10 over the years with your show. And I have a black lab puppy that's 6 weeks old. No, 7 weeks now. Male. First shots in line, 580-933-2272.
Thank you, Rusty.
933-2272.
You know it.
He knew it by heart. Thanks, Rusty.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning.
Can you turn your radio down, please?
Okay, I will.
All right. Yeah, get that.
We'll give her a few seconds.
Okay.
Here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Radio's down. No, it's not.
You have
she
to.
got closer to it, or
Yeah,
you can
okay.
leave the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
No. I'm sorry. I'm 88 years old and just getting back to this stuff. But I wanted to say good morning, and it was so nice to hear Dave the Word Guy's voice. It brought back wonderful memories, and he will be missed. And I watched him. I listened to him for years and years. Even my children like to hear him. Okay, and tell him safe trip, and we'll be praying for him. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, now I would like to get, my son has a 2-bedroom, 1-bath brick home, and it was just remodeled, and it's an Idabel, and he wants $800 a month, or an $800 deposit, and no tax. And you can call 1-580-212-8078.
All right. That's 212-8078. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
I'm not finished. I want to are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I want to put my Chinese crested puppies on. I have they're white powder puff crested. I have 3 male white powdered puffs, 1 female white powdered puff crested, 1 hairless male crested. And the reason I'm telling you this again, I called yesterday, but people are having trouble getting to my phone number, which is 580-212-1899. And so if they can't get through to me, call my husband's number, 580-612-1899.
All right. That'll be 580-212-1899 or 580-612-1899.
And ask you for information about the Chinese crested puppies.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too, and I sure enjoyed your program this morning.
Thank you. We did too.
Yeah, we did. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Super sweet. I forgot about the Chinese crested dogs.
Yes.
She's got a hairless one.
Let's talk about hairless cats for a moment, okay? Believe it or not, my sister used to have a hairless cat.
Really?
Yes. And my question was, why?
I get it.
Why?
We looked at a picture of one yesterday, and I said it looks like a rat with a beard.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
It is so.
Or almost yeah.
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 People love them though.
Yeah, they do.
That's good for them.
Although I did read yesterday after Laura and I were talking about it, and apparently because there's no fur to keep some of the dander down, it is actually more. You can be more susceptible to the allergens from a hairless cat than a regular cat.
That's
I thought that was
interesting.
weird. I figured no hair, they're hypoallergenic, but
I would think
apparently-
just the opposite.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Strange.
Hey, I got something for Swap Shop. I got a house for sale in
Yes.
Idabel. A very large home.
How many bedrooms is that bad boy?
3 or 4.
Okay.
There could be a 4th. It's a beautiful home.
Yes, it is.
About 30 years old. Ready to be moved in. Yeah.
It's almost empty. We've
It's
talked about
kind of,
that.
it's almost empty. Beautiful pool, beautiful backyard. So kind of, great family home. Lots of windows, very bright, which is, what we like. So
Yeah.
it's listed with Tanya Wiggins. So if anybody has any questions, you can contact Tanya. But it's available right now.
And if you're on Dave's social media, I think you recently
Yes.
posted about it.
Yeah,
Again. Okay.
it's on my Facebook.
Awesome. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I got horse and cow hay for sale. 306-6249.
All right. That's 580-306-6249. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right. Look at there. Look at the time,
I know.
Laney J.
I want you to do this or that with Dave.
I will. What are you doing?
You're so mean. I'm typing up my Facebook stuff, and then a coworker asked me a question
Oh, well, forget them. Who cares?
that I feel like they should already know the answer to.
That I knew there was a change in tune.
You knew.
I saw it on your face.
That's right.
All right, Dave. This isn't the last thing we have to do, but it is one thing I wanted to do with you here. It's a this or that Dave the Weird Guy edition.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap things up and,
Sure.
and probably shed a tear or 3.
Not me.
Not you. I was talking for myself. All right.
Yeah, he's out of here.
Yeah. All right. This or that Dave edition. And they're just bang, bang, bang. So we can just, whichever one you like comes to your mind first here. All right. Morning show or afternoon drive?
Morning.
That's easy for me too. Live mic or recorded break?
Live.
Vinyl or streaming?
Vinyl.
Small market radio or big city radio?
Small market.
Strict format clock or controlled chaos?
Controlled chaos.
I love it. Producing or on-air hosting?
On-air hosting.
Comedy bits or heartfelt moments?
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
a
hard.
good one. That's a good one for Dave.
That's a tough one. Most of the time comedy, but there is a place for the heartfelt.
And your heartfelt moments, I gotta say, they'll is it there's a raining in here or something? Because something's happening in my
I
eyes.
agree.
Yeah. All right. Let's see where to go. Oh yeah. Phone calls or text messages?
Phone.
Spontaneous shows or heavily prepped?
Spontaneous.
Mentoring talent or winning ratings?
Mentoring talent.
Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings.
One great song or one great story?
Wow.
A great song is a great story.
It can
Yeah,
be.
it
You're
can
right.
be, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. We'll go with Laney J.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Although Dave has some great stories that could be made into songs too.
That's true. That's true.
Commercial reads or promos?
Commercial reads.
Old school radio rules or breaking the rules?
Ooh. I got to go with old school radio rules.
I knew
Okay.
it. I knew it. And then last but not least, and I think I know the answer to this one too, behind the scenes or center stage?
Center stage.
Yes, literally on the radio as well as on the stage.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
good stuff?
enter stage left or how does
That's
that go?
right.
Exit stage.
Exit stage
Sorry,
left.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was never an
So
actor.
it's stage left as you're looking at the stage
Exactly.
or on the stage?
'Cause you
I don't
do-
know.
Yeah. Which
I'm
way do
new.
I
I don't know
go?
what to
Okay, another
do.
one is upstage or downstage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is which?
Forward and back.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
if
you
you're
go.
on the stage, downstage is towards the audience.
Oh, okay.
Upstage is, yeah.
Towards the back.
Oh,
And if
okay.
I'm wrong, then
who's
You're
going to
going
know?
the wrong way.
Yeah.
How would they know?
How would they know? All right. Love it. What else?
You know, I hope whenever you come back to visit, you drop in.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Or I may even call in or, through although it'll be 2 hours time difference.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he ain't getting
So-
up that early.
I love you guys a lot, but not that much.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
Unless
a
I'm
bit.
traveling, if I'm in Europe or I'm on the East Coast, then that's not
you
a
go.
problem.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who lives in Washington, and they're in the Centralia area, which is south of Seattle. But that is such a beautiful state.
Oh,
Yeah, it really is.
It is
Yeah.
gorgeous. I hope you guys just love it.
Thank
The
you.
wife
Well,
and-
a lot of people say, gosh, they get so much rain. Believe it or not, this where we're going gets less rainfall a year than McCurtain County does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, which was really interesting
Yeah.
to learn.
That's cool.
So, but it's all I can say is thank you. You talk about the emotion, and it's like that's why it's easier just to say thanks, and we just move on.
That's right. Yeah.
So one chapter's ending, another's beginning,
Right.
and that's life. That
Well, this
life.
is an exciting chapter for you.
Yeah.
Even though people think, he's slowing down, he don't got to do anything no more, it's probably going to be boring. I don't think.
Yeah, me
I don't
neither.
think Dave is bored.
Me either. Or
There-
Joan.
well, it's interesting. There have been days where Joan will sit here and have breakfast, and what do you got planned? I said, actually, I got nothing. I got nothing today, and that's okay. It's okay to have nothing occasionally.
Yeah.
So, but I know so many guys or women that retire and they don't ever have anything going on, and just like I got to go back to work part time. Which is great for some. For me, nah.
I don't know who said it, but I remember reading it, and the statement was the biggest killer of old people is not having a reason to get out of the bed anymore.
That's right.
Or retirement in many cases.
By
because
not
they
having
don't-
something to
Yes.
do. Yeah.
I try that with my dad. I'm like, Dad, just let me do it. And he said, if I don't do it, I'm going to lay here and die.
Yeah.
Meaning
I'm
the
like-
translation is I need something to do.
That's right. So I was like, okay, all right. Okay, all right. I'm going to stop now is what I tell him. All right, fine.
And for some people, they have no desire to retire. And they'll
Right.
work until their 70s or as long as they can,
Yep.
which is okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
No,
So,
not at all.
Yeah. I watched my dad retire very early in life, and it's just like, I want to do that. And, I would ask him, how's it going? It's just great. I don't have to get up and go to work. It's like, woo-hoo.
Absolutely.
But, the whole God's people thing, that came from my dad.
Really?
That he instilled that in me.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
He was very wise.
yeah, very wise man.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. But it's been a fun ride.
Good.
Yeah.
You always have a good attitude, though,
I got to.
because
Life's too
you're
short.
like that, too. Something else that I'll never forget, too, that you taught me, and I'm pretty sure you taught Jay this, too. Will that matter in 5 minutes?
Exactly.
Is that going to
Yes.
matter tomorrow?
Yes.
Stop stressing about it.
Yep.
Okay, you right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
The more you understand that and the more you live by that,
yes.
the easier it gets.
You're absolutely right.
Well, biblically, don't worry about tomorrow. Today has enough troubles of its own. And I
Yeah.
think that is a similar statement there. Just don't worry. And another thing I like, not recently, I read over the years that falls along those lines is there are the majority of things people worry about on a day-to-day basis never come to fruition. So if you think about that, you're worrying about nothing.
Right.
In the grand scheme, you're worrying about nothing if it never happens. So don't worry about what could happen. Just worry about what's going on right now.
That's
there,
right.
There have been times, and I'm sure everybody has been through this. I look back on my life. I'm 67, almost 68. That there were times where I didn't have a pot to do my business in. I mean, there was no money in the bank. I was working, but the bills were just, and you're just like, will this ever end?
Right.
And the answer is yes, it will.
You're right.
And if you're ever in that situation and you go through that, it's not, I mean, I don't want to say it's okay, but we've all been there and we all survive it. And if you just keep moving forward, you'll get through it.
Yep.
And it'll be behind you. And then years later, you'll look back and it's like, oh, how did I do that?
Right.
You know,
Or you may say, why did I ever worry about that?
Yes. But it's So that's my Dave-isms.
I like it.
Dave-isms. We've talked about Dave-isms.
I would be wrong not to bring up one thing.
Uh-oh.
When Jay came, I was like, you can just Dave that, right? And it'll work. And he's like, yep. Bam.
It sure did.
Bam.
Works.
Sure enough.
That's right.
Although, we ultimately changed it out.
We had
It needed
to.
to be
It
changed.
did.
We had to.
Even the engineers before you came back said, there's really not much more we can do with
Listen,
this.
I think
Parts
it was
House.
Jason.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, Parts House saved me because I was like, what is wrong with this? And then I was like, it might be a fuse. And then like where are these fuses? And I go down to Parts House. And I go, oh yeah, we got a ton of them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness. So I think I went down there. This was before you came, and bought fuses several times because I had to keep replacing them.
Yep. Yeah.
That
Which
thing
meant there was a short somewhere.
Oh yeah, that thing
Yeah.
was a
Right.
baby.
The reason why we ultimately changed the board here, control board, thank you, is Jason, the last engineer from Broadcast Works, come up here and he looked at it, he goes, there's no fixing this. And they just went on to the next thing.
Yeah, he
I was
just
like,
straight
hold
blew it
on,
off.
wait a minute. We have to go on the air tomorrow. What do you mean there's no fixing this? He's like, well, maybe I can do this. And he did something to patch one thing through the other and just mono it for a few more days.
It was definitely rigged.
Yeah, it was rigged for sure. Southern rigged, as they say around
It
here.
was.
For sure.
Oh yeah, there was. From the old location, you always worked here, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You had been here
always worked here.
you had been there like
Okay.
2 years when I started.
So the engineering room was in the control room. So we had a rack with all the equipment that is now back there.
Yeah.
So all those wires and that rat's nest of wires behind that rack was in the control room.
Oh man.
And then trying to wire something new in when we went digital was
Yeah.
yeah. That's where I
Oh, it's
learned
a
my
headache.
engineering
Oh,
skills.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yes.
crazy. But yeah, your father-in-law was the fire chief at one point and came into the radio station. I mean, he was a friend and was looking at that and just, Roger just kind of shook his head and turned away and walked away. It's like, you don't want to hear what I got to say.
Oh, I can only imagine what Roger would have to say.
Before I married Laura, I met Roger here, and I have to say he was one of the people that I knew that could give and take with Dave and just give it right back to him. No
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
100%. I was
Yes.
like, I like that guy.
The first time he come in when I was here, he was like that. I was like, who is that? Like, he didn't cut Dave any slack.
Exactly.
But Dave didn't cut him any.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it was always fun whenever he would come visit.
yeah.
And I saw him at Walmart in Idabel a couple weeks ago, and same thing.
Yeah.
Just called me some name when I was walking in. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Joan's like, who is that? I said, you don't want to know.
Yeah. Speaking of Joan, I got to give Joan a shout out. Mm-hmm. Dave the Weird Guy, not that he was not a good guy previously, but he is a better version of a man thanks to Joan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think any guy would say that about a good woman in their life. But Joan, she took on an almost impossible task.
She did.
Oh, man.
She's a great lady.
Yes. That for sure. So.
And, that relationship was established when we met when we were freshmen in high school.
Yeah. Didn't you go to the prom together or something?
Junior prom.
Yeah.
We
At
went
least
to
it
the
wasn't
junior
senior
prom.
prom.
Not the senior prom, the junior prom. And she would never date me in high school because it was, I don't want to ruin our friendship. And it's just like, really?
You were friend zoned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
going to say. She put you in the friend zone.
Okay, so here, oh no, that's the senior prom. That was with somebody else. Hold on.
I
gotta-
remember the senior prom story. We can't tell that on the air.
No.
But it sure was funny.
No, we can't. So I
Speaking
can't
of a
find
juicy
this picture.
thunderstorm.
That's right. That's right.
Man, that was a tornado. Yeah. Oh, well,
man.
I can't find the picture.
I
But,
have seen that picture. You've shown me that picture before of you,
Yeah.
and,
Of
Joan
you and Joan. I
in
think it's
junior
on
prom.
your Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
Probably.
I don't know. But this was, I don't know
picture.
if you saw this one in India.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think
The
you guys
traditional
look
garb.
great.
Oh, that
That
was
was-
awesome.
At first, I thought those were cutouts, and y'all just had your head. Like, look at David Jones. They look so good.
Oh yeah. Was that how comfortable was the traditional India garb?
The comfort?
Yeah.
Oh, it was fine.
Really?
It was very comfortable.
Nice.
Yeah, because it drapes.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing. Yeah, but it was it was different, man. I'm telling you, it was. India is a very interesting country. Very interesting. It is the most populated country in the world,
Correct.
with 1.7 billion people in the entire country. We were in the city of Mumbai, and there are 22 million people in the city of Mumbai, and it is fascinating culture. It was just, and I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating culture.
That's cool, though.
But you don't drink the water. You brush your teeth. You use bottled water. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you have no rights as a pedestrian. So crossing the street is very difficult.
You're on your own.
You're on your own.
Oh, you've probably seen the videos of some of those major intersections
Yes.
in Mumbai or other parts of India. For
Where
sure.
it's all converging, and they have these rickshaw, 3-wheel deals, and you're in a cab, and you're white knuckling, and we learned what the horn honking was. Okay, there are 3 different horn honks. One is a beep beep, and that just means, hey, I'm here.
Right.
Just be aware that I'm here. And then there's beep beep. Okay, I'm here, but I'm gonna kind of merge in, and then there's that beep, like you better move now. Yeah, we learned that one really
Goodness.
fast. Oh, it was just, it was crazy. Just crazy.
How was the food?
Oh, the food was outstanding.
Good.
Yeah, and we got very lucky with the folks we were with. The host family, the groom's parents, obviously live in Mumbai, and they had part of the wedding team. They had a woman assigned to the bride's family. So anything, and she shadowed the bride's mother. Anything you need, I will be there. Well, that's the party we were with, was the bride's family. So she would take Joan there were 3 main events that we went to, and she would take Joan to the buffet and say, you can have that, because she eats gluten-free, is you can have that, but you can't have that. You can have this. Every single event we went to.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was really awesome. The last day that we were there, the day before we left Mumbai and then went back to Paris for a few days, because we had bought so many clothes, there was no way everything was going to fit in our suitcases. So we asked Vi, who was this shadow, it's like, we need to buy a suitcase. And she says, oh, okay, no problem. So she pulls it up on her phone, this app, and she says, this one? And I said, yeah, that's good. It's $22. And it's like, all right. And we went ahead and did the transaction. It was delivered to the hotel within 30 minutes.
That's cool.
Wow.
And we're just like, whoa.
That is cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah.
With
it
a
was
city that
amazing.
large, you have to be able to, do things, conduct business that way.
How
I
many
guess.
people are in like New York City?
It was 9 million, I think. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
New York's got nothing on Mumbai.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Almost 3 times as large
That's-
as New York City.
That's what I was trying to
crazy.
measure it in my
Yeah.
head. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that is awesome.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And people don't eat until late. So it wouldn't be unusual for us to, group of us to go out to dinner at 9 o'clock at night.
Huh.
Yeah. And then you're there until 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then I'll tell you one quick story. Their form of money is the rupee.
Right.
So it took me a while to figure out, the
Exchange rate.
The exchange rate. So we go out to dinner. There was like 8 of us, and it's just like, and they're mainly kids that had come from California, to support the bride. And it's just like, okay, we'll get dinner, and it was like, I don't remember how many rupees it was. But then I pulled up the credit card bill. It's like, hey, Joan, I said that dinner cost us $31.
Are you
know.
No
serious?
way.
Yeah. I mean, everything was so cheap
Wow.
when you were there. So cheap. We stayed in this really nice 5-star hotel, a Westin. And we were there for 3 nights, and I'm talking, it was nice. I mean, really nice. And we go to settle up the bill. It was like 22,000 rupees. And it's just like, it was like $250.
Wow.
That's cool.
Not a night, total.
Yeah.
With tax. Yeah.
Golly.
It was crazy.
That's cool.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys still going to be traveling to Croatia?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we definitely will be. We don't have any plans this year, but a lot of our planning is spontaneous.
Right.
So,
Which is cool.
because of the move and, we have a lot of other things happening, we don't know exactly, when, but yeah, we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know y'all love that area.
Oh, it's just
Such
Yeah, this
beautiful-
little island that Joan's grandparents immigrated from in the about 1918. And there's only about 400 permanent residents on this island, no vehicles on the island, and that's where we spent when I retired.
Yeah.
We went and spent 2 months on this island, and it was the biggest concern is what's for lunch.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think you told me you walked to the grocery store once a week, I think, or
Well,
something.
no,
or
we had to
or
take
got a ride to the
yeah on the ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
yeah, that's what it was.
Because there's no restaurants opening on Sunday, and the grocery stores are closed on Sunday, especially out of season, and we were there out of season. So we had to go take the ferry to the grocery store on the mainland, if you will, and then do your grocery shopping. And then the return ferry was leaving like 90 minutes, so you only had 90 minutes.
To
so
shop.
you
Dang.
walk to the grocery store,
Yeah.
shop, and then there's a second grocery store if the first one didn't have it. So that, yeah. And then you... But do we have time for lunch? No.
Nope.
We got to get back to the ferry.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
But-
How long was the ferry ride?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Yeah, you could almost
Is that the
swim.
only way you can get to the islands by
Yes.
ferry?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
No-
you can
no
you
flights
can
in?
hire a what? No.
No.
Water taxi. Yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah, but that's what. Yeah, we love the island. Met some wonderful people, and being there for as long as we were, the locals really began to
Warm
Warm
up
up
to
to
you.
you?
warm up to us and
cool.
and communicate with us. Quick story. We were staying in this apartment on the ground floor, and the host, her aunt, was living upstairs in an apartment. So the host, Barbara, told her aunt why we were there, because we wanted to learn more about where Joan's grandparents lived and all that type of thing. So, and the aunt spoke no English. I mean, zero. So the next day, the aunt comes downstairs to where we are, brings this book that's all in Croatia about the history of that island. And she and Joan sat there and just went through the book for like 2 hours.
That's cool.
And, went through. And then the next day, Joan and I are walking on the other side of the island, which was, a 10-minute walk. And this man comes running out of this house and says, "Hey, are you the 2 Americans looking for your grandparents? Where they live?" And we said, "Yeah." And his name is Lino. Okay. Lino was there taking care of his 90-year-old mother. He lives in Australia. When he years ago had gotten into genealogy. So he's written a couple of books, and he found where Joan's grandparents and the whole family in his family tree of the research he has done.
Wow.
And believe it, they're distant cousins. So he had lived on the island when growing up with his parents, and he then took us to the different neighborhoods to show us where her grandparents lived.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And it still gives me, and her grandparents never went back to the island, ever. Joan's mom never went to Croatia, and it's a very special place.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
Very
awesome.
special. But we still communicate with Lino. He's in Australia, so we go back and forth all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
is there an Australia trip for you guys?
interesting enough, it's possible
Don't do it.
because there was this mass exodus from Croatia during the war. And a lot of folks came from Croatia to New York. They made their way to California, to Monterey and Carmel, which is very reminiscent of the same type of terrain and water and everything, very similar to Croatia. And then there's a whole nother group that went to Australia.
Oh, wow.
So to Perth specifically.
Ooh, wow.
So Joan actually has relatives in Perth.
Oh, that's cool.
So, maybe one day. I don't know. It's not on our bucket list, but you never know.
That's right.
Laney J doesn't like the big spiders.
No.
The bird-eating spiders over there.
No. They're too big for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I can't do it.
Take Nala and she'll fight them off for you.
She probably would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She'll
Check
take
your
them on.
suitcase. Don't bring none of them back.
Yeah.
We have it's funny, we have a guy that watches the show every morning, or morning for us in Australia, but it's midnight to him.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, hey, saying hi to you from tomorrow.
That's
Yeah,
exactly right.
Ben,
Ben
that's
Whitford,
right.
yeah.
Oh, when we were in India, it's 12 hours time difference.
Yep.
It's a half a day.
Yeah,
But
that's
you're
wild.
halfway around the world.
Yeah. That's so
crazy.
cool.
It's crazy.
It is.
Now, I will say, put Paris on your bucket list.
Oh, really?
Got to go to Paris.
Okay.
Paris was amazing. It's everything everybody says it is.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
It is.
But go
Make
in
it
the
sound
off season.
appealing. When is the off season?
Off-season?
Yeah, actually, a great time to go would be between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't go after Christmas. It was packed, but it wasn't packed before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Okay.
can squeeze that in.
You ever been to Japan?
No desire to go to the East.
Me neither. But my niece Shaylee, she gets to
Yeah.
go to Japan with her college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with her studies. So she's going to be there a month, I think, or 6 weeks, something like that, in May or June.
Wow, good for her.
She's been learning the language, and then there's a couple different languages.
Wow.
Because she's like, they told me that they don't communicate with you if you speak English. You have to speak their language wherever they're going. So she's been learning, and she's been doing pretty good. So
That's interesting because a lot of folks have asked me about the language barrier. And actually, all of our travels, there's never been a problem because they teach English
Yeah.
all through the schools. So the only time you have a problem is when there's somebody older, like in their 70s, 80s.
Right.
They didn't learn English. But English, all the signs, street signs, everything is in English.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I like that.
Well, in Paris, they're all in French, but
Right.
it's easy to, right.
You get that.
Oui, oui.
That mon ami.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Merci.
I guess that's going to have to do it, guys. We're almost to 10 o'clock.
Are we?
Thank you.
Good.
This has been fun, though.
Absolutely.
has.
Thank you
So
for
glad you
allowing
came.
me this. This was
Oh,
great.
man. It's our pleasure, or at least it's mine, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. We were looking forward to
Yes.
it.
Oh, yeah, me
We've
too.
we've been excited like little kids. So.
Telling you. And then
Yeah.
this morning, we're in trouble.
Is he going to show up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like he's going to stand us up. I
Yeah.
was laughing. I was like, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Be like, Dave, got him.
Not a
So,
chance. But thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to McCurtain County.
We
Absolutely.
thank you.
Yes.
Like, we
Sure.
know that you've done a lot. You've
Even-
contributed so much.
Even if they don't know what you've done so much for McCurtain County, or at least been a part of so much that's been done for McCurtain County.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not just me. It's a group.
that's right.
Yeah.
But I think it's wonderful.
Takes a village.
It really
Especially to California and to come down
Yeah.
here and help out. No, we love that. And we're glad that you did.
does. Thanks,
Yeah.
Dave.
You
Thank you.
definitely are
Appreciate
a
it.
great part of our lives. So thank you.
Thank
And many
you.
others.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, we got to say bye and go.
Okay,
We
bye.
got to get out of here.
Okay, bye.
That's
Y'all have a
going to
good
do
day.
it for the Jay and Laney J edition with Dave the Weird Guy on Best Country 106. God bless you all.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.